Welcome everyone to live stream, fan mail live stream,
No,
something
it's
like that.
today, Monday,
Yeah.
October 11th.
Oh, is it today? Canadian Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, Red. We were just
Yeah.
discussing.
Happy Canadian Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we
Well,
discussed.
it's just to him. It's just Thanksgiving. You don't have to say Canadian in front of it.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, exactly. If you're a Canadian.
Well,
Yeah,
if
you
you
can
just
just
say
say-
Thanksgiving, won't they think America?
No, they're gonna think about their Thanksgiving.
Well, they would call.
Well, that's very
they would call
selfish.
your Thanksgiving America Thanksgiving, maybe.
It
Yeah.
sounds good to me.
Well, we can just ask Red, like, what do you call American Thanksgiving, and do you call Canadian Thanksgiving Canadian Thanksgiving? There's a
No, he
lot.
said Happy Thanksgiving, and then he said it's just Thanksgiving, and then of course he would call it American Thanksgiving because it's different than Canadian Thanksgiving.
We didn't throw tea in the ocean.
We didn't throw tea in the ocean.
Wait, but that's not what
That's-
Thanksgiving is about.
Is that what we did?
Not
I
on
don't think so.
Thanksgiving. That was the
No.
Boston Tea Party.
That was the day before. That would have been your Sunday.
Doesn't have anything to do with Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving
fuck's
is
going
when
on
we let the indigenous people help us live through the winter, and then we mercilessly killed them.
Yes. And that's, I'm sure, what Canada did too, right? Is that what
Canada's
they're
got some. I don't know what they're celebrating, but yeah, Canada's got some sins to answer for as well.
celebrating? And today, Morgan's going to make people answer for them.
I would if I could take each country behind a shed and teach them a lesson. I would.
Oh my god, that sounds just as bad.
You wouldn't make either of those countries answer for their historical sins.
Well, okay, yeah, sure. Saint Lucia's got it coming.
Who is Saint
I don't know,
Lucia?
I looked up countries that observe Thanksgiving, and it's like 5, and that's one of them.
Wait, but are they celebrating American Thanksgiving or Canadian Thanksgiving?
They're celebrating Liberia Thanksgiving, and Liberia Thanksgiving is celebrating Grenada Thanksgiving. Grenada Thanksgiving is celebrating Canada.
Canadian.
Thanksgiving.
Y'all Canadian.
I gotta watch Knuckleheads or whatever. I'm just so bad
Yeah,
at this.
it'll help.
And then Canada does United States Thanksgiving. It's just and then we celebrate Saint Lucia's.
Wait, Red, maybe you could give us a short rundown of why you guys are celebrating Thanksgiving.
What does
Is
the
it a
celebration
Knuckles-
entail?
Is it a Knuckleheads thing?
Yeah, you guys just sit around and watch Knuckleheads. You
With
bunch of
your grams?
knuckleheads. With your maple syrup and your poutine.
Do not trash
Wow.
maple syrup. It's one of the greatest.
I agree with
Products
that.
on the
Maple syrup.
planet.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Okay,
I mean,
guys,
especially
enjoy
if you
that hill
can't
to
have
die on.
honey. I mean, you're talking to some people. Well, at least one of these guys doesn't eat honey because it's not vegan.
Mm,
But maple syrup's vegan.
I don't know, man.
Cool.
Those
What are
maple
those-
trees.
Is that a true?
What do those two
Well-
things have to do with each other?
Because if you don't have maple syrup, like if you don't like maple syrup that much, you have the alternative of honey.
Or
Those,
agave.
those are two completely different products.
They're the same, pretty much the same thing.
No,
they're
come
not
on.
really. I mean, honey
No.
tastes very different to maple syrup.
Would you put maple syrup on toast?
Yeah,
You're down.
Yeah.
I put maple syrup on ice cream, Morgan. Like
Well,
I put
yeah,
honey
duh.
on
Yeah,
ice
it
cream.
would
That's
work on
Smart.
it.
Honey's bad. No, you wouldn't want honey on ice cream. That's disgusting.
I can see that.
I
Uh,
could
like,
see
so-
honey flavored ice cream, but I wouldn't put actual honey on ice cream. I mean, honey is
Yeah, it
very,
would just
it's
turn
more,
thick.
It's thicker. It's
You
more
just have to,
waxy,
like-
innit? Yeah.
Oh,
Exactly.
right, because maple syrup would get thin. What the fuck are you talking about?
That's why you
It's
can't
not
put it on
as
toast.
viscous.
Yeah, it wouldn't get as hard, nearly as hard.
You two, I hope you guys are just happy holding each other on this hill. Maple
Well,
syrup.
you have to
maple.
stop and think like if you're standing for James's point, like where have you gone wrong in your life?
Agave. I said agave. I use agave. You guys are monsters.
Instead of you put agave on pancakes.
I put agave on everything.
Instead of syrup, you put it on pancakes.
Yeah.
I put corn syrup on pancakes.
Oh, that is a thing. That's a Midwest thing. That is.
Is it?
It's
Oh, that's
crazy.
crazy.
I remember the first time I went to somebody's house and we all sat down to have breakfast and so they put corn syrup on the thing and I was like looking around like, Where's the fucking syrup?
Is anybody gonna say something?
Yeah,
Somebody say
This
something.
is obviously child abuse. Like,
So do I go to the Denny's next door and I get the syrup from them? Like, what is going on
was
in this third world
crazy.
country?
it was
You put
wild.
syrup on pancakes and then you put in water and make sugar drink. Do it.
I went home and I was like, you guys will never believe what just happened to me. I was abused.
God. The level of let's talk about Malignant. Talk about abuse.
I haven't seen it, but I've heard nothing but bad things.
You need to watch it. It's so good.
No, I feel like it's not my style of movie.
Zach
It's
described
not-
it to me last night, and I'm quite keen to watch it. I even asked because I couldn't remember the name of it. I'm going to watch it.
If you've ever seen like 13 Ghosts or anything from the 90s, it has that kind of feel. Ghost Ship. It's
Anything from the 90s?
Like, anything from the 90s.
Anything.
Like Jumanji, the original?
Exactly. It's actually eerily like Jumanji. Robin
boy.
Williams shows.
Did you ever
up.
see the
He's killer.
horror movie Stuff?
No.
The like blob kind of one? Is that the
Yeah, like everyone's
Yeah.
eating that like white marshmallowy stuff.
Yeah.
Fluff?
Yeah. It's called Stuff. I mean, in real life, it's called Fluff. In the movie, it's called Stuff.
Oh, I watched someone put fluff on a cheeseburger the other day. It was weird.
No, that
Yeah.
sounds too Hawaiian. Come on.
It's not Hawaiian. It's Midwestern. The Midwest, I think.
Oh, don't throw that on us.
Come
yeah,
on.
That's
no,
Hawaiian.
It was a YouTube video. I didn't watch him personally do
Oh.
it. If I saw someone personally doing that, I would have grabbed it and like thrown it. Like, get out of here.
It's
What
poison!
next? You're gonna tell me you put maple syrup on ice cream like a fucking weirdo? Corn syrup?
I like to imagine James just sitting there being like, "This ice cream isn't sweet enough." Then just dumping maple syrup on the top. Sweeter.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can say I think it would work, but not too much.
Well, kind of what's nice about the maple syrup, I don't know if it's the sugar or any kind of like liquid, is it kind of melts down the ice cream so you can make it a soup. You know?
Whoa.
Like a slurpy kind of soupy ice cream. And
Supreme.
yeah.
Melted ice cream is no. It needs to still be frozen.
Yeah.
More or less. That's
Cold.
not-
It
that's-
needs to be cold. But if
It's,
you could slurp it, it's good. So I've got an announcement.
Do it.
On October 24th at 7 a.m. in
Oh.
San Diego, I'll be performing as an impersonator of Ron Burgundy for the Rock and Roll Marathon.
Your dreams have come true.
My
Mhm.
dreams have come true. It's kind of a big deal.
All the internet comments have aligned to get you that job.
Yeah, I mean, it was an insane series of events to get me the job, and it's probably the most I'll ever get paid for the least amount of time. And if I do a good
And
job,
effort.
I'll do it again. Well, it's for 3 hours, and she said they used to have a Ron Burgundy guy that they used all the time.
Touchdown!
Yes. And
Close
apparently
the
over COVID, there wasn't that many bookings for a Ron Burgundy lookalike. And
What?
Apparently.
15 years after the movie came out, people are over it.
yeah.
And you have your
And,
mask on.
Yeah,
Oh,
so he was
Jesus.
booked to do this is the first rock and roll marathon since COVID, and he was booked to do it, but they didn't give him a contract. But she says they never give the contract until a couple weeks before, and he booked work and says he's not available. But they've already built like a set, and they have this whole like Ron Burgundy set. So she needed to fill it quick, so she found me. And Morgan he might be able to help me with the costume, but he's been advising me with consultation on getting the costume. But I was very clear with her. I said, I'm not a Ron Burgundy impersonator. I have never done this before. It's not been like one of my career goals, but I will gladly do my best. And she was happy enough with that. She said, you're going to do great.
So you basically turned around and said, "I cannot play this part," and they gave you the job.
Well, at
So-
first, when I got tagged on Facebook, I said, it's going to take quite a bit of money to get me to come down to San Diego to do
Also,
a
I'm
Ron
not gonna
Burgundy.
do what you
paid
want.
you. And they said,
And then
"Sure,
we got
that
a
sounds
phone
like
call,
a good
like,
deal."
They gave me a phone call like 20 minutes after I posted that, and they told me the amount of money, and I was like, okay, let me just be clear. Like, I've never done this before. Like, that's not my thing. I thought I was going to lose the job, but instead they gave me a bump to get a costume.
You got a bump?
Which
What?
is, yeah,
What
no, not a
planet is
bump.
th-
Uh,
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
James.
And she says that there's also a Tom Cruise guy that I'm going to be working with. There's
oh
a
my God,
Tom Cruise lookalike.
is it Miles Fisher?
I have no idea.
If it's Miles
Uh,
Fisher, you are in some good company, sir.
is Miles Fisher really a Tom Cruise lookalike?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well,
And he's
this
good.
whoever it is, this is his only job. He makes his entire living off of looking like.
Oh,
Tom
I don't know.
Cruise.
Then that probably not Miles Fisher. Then
Yeah,
sorry to get your hopes up all up.
I don't know who Miles Fisher's is.
I know.
But nonetheless,
He's an
if you
American
want to
film
run a
actor.
marathon on October 24th, you'll on somewhere. I don't know how these things work because I've never run a marathon or a rock and roll marathon. But somewhere along the course, I'll be on a stage as Ron Burgundy. I don't even know what I'm going to do. Announce it, I guess. But I'm looking forward to it.
You know,
Shoot from the hip, James.
You look. I mean, we all know you look a lot like Ron Burgundy, so you've got that down.
I
But
don't-
Can you do?
I don't
can
see
you
it.
do? Well,
An impression?
can you do
Yeah.
an impression? And also, have you
Absolutely,
told,
spot on.
Yeah. have you
I'm
told
Ron
both-
Burgundy,
Oh,
and I'm kind of a big deal.
You are not.
See?
You are not being serious
That
right
wasn't
now.
too bad, I guess. I don't
No, I'm
remember
not.
it so
That's
well.
that's a
He
joke.
won't do it unless you
impersonation.
pay him a ton of money. He's
Yeah.
a
It's got to
monster.
be. It's got to be quad digits for sure.
As an apology for your technical mishaps, will you do us just a quick 5-second impression of Ron Burgundy, please?
Well, I haven't practiced, but it would be something like this. Hello, San Diego. It's me, Ron Burgundy. Stay classy, San Diego.
Oh, you got to watch that movie. That's not how he talks.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I know.
Felt closer to John
Wait,
Wayne.
was
or
that the
something.
real one or is that another goof?
Is this a bit? Is this the
I
bit?
Are
told
you
her
doing
I'm
more
not a
bits?
Ron Burgundy impersonator. She
And now
said
you
I'm
just
going to do
told all
fine.
of us too with your actions.
You
Well,
want
what I
Ron
might do
Burgundy?
is-
Okay, let me give it a shot.
Just
real quick
cash
here.
the check before you do the thing.
Yeah, that's true.
She's giving me the check at the end. In my
Oh,
contract,
Oh,
here's something really crazy. In my contract that I've already signed, so I can't turn back time, there is a no profanity clause. If I
shit.
curse on stage, I lose it all. It's like Squid Game. It's just like Squid Game.
No,
If
come
I
on.
lose this game, and not
Baba
only
booey
if
baba.
I say a curse word on the stage, I lose my thing and they cut the mic. Allegedly, I think that it's probably a lot of people they hire are bands, so they probably have like this clause in this contract. But the other one is like a no drugs or alcohol clause, and it says for the duration of the contract that I'm not allowed to use drugs or alcohol. Now I don't know how long that is. Like,
It's
it
the
doesn't
day
start
that you're doing it.
it's from the
It's
day
from
you
which
signed
day?
it till the
Just
day
the
you
day.
complete the.
because it didn't
No.
really clearly say where. It said throughout the contract.
But it had to say a date when you were doing the thing on it, right?
It didn't. It didn't. Well,
the-
it did. It did at the top. It said the
Oh,
day.
okay,
and the
yeah.
time.
So it did, not just
It
like
did.
It did, yeah. So
Well,
that's the contract.
and a different
That's how
part of the
contracts
page.
work. They
Well,
say
I didn't.
how long they're going to go for, and then they state all the things that are going to happen in that time frame.
So I guess from the hours of 6:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m., I'll be totally straight edge.
Yeah. First
Can
time
you-
in a long time.
The chat is very concerned for you, James. People are asking if you've ever even seen Anchorman. Some people are saying you need to rewatch them. Like, I'll be honest. Like, I'm kind of worried myself. Like, I want you to succeed here, James. And I'm
Worst
worried
case
for you.
scenario, I've got a great stand-up act that I'm sure will work.
Yeah, but they didn't book that, and you
What
can't
if
just
they didn't
be-
book it?
He's just be
Well,
on
how would
stage
you know?
with Tom Cruise lookalike, who's now just standing back as he watches you do to pull the freaking what is it, peanut butter out of your pants or whatever the fuck. And
Oh,
he just all goes-
yeah.
Well,
Dude,
they don't
you
know that was
swear,
available to
just hear
book.
me out. While you're there, under your suit, wear an adult diaper, completely filled with peanut butter. And if you accidentally curse or the contract's going to be over anyways, you reach into the adult diaper, pull the peanut butter out, start eating it, and say,
Yes.
oh no, what am I doing? Somebody stop me. I'm eating poo-poo.
Yeah, and I will forever be a legendary comic.
Yeah.
you
It's
will,
really
you will
top-notch.
certainly make the
Standing
papers.
ovation.
Yeah.
Standing ovation.
They do say no press is bad press. Or bad,
I was
bad
gonna
press
say
is-
you should.
Wait.
I don't know. Sorry, no, I don't.
They do
You know what they
no
say,
breast
press.
Danny has a stroke.
What's that saying again? Something about
It's one press in the hand is worth 2 presses in the bush.
Something
yeah,
like that.
that's
or
it. That's, yeah.
Yeah.
piece of can of cork, can of cake.
Wait, I don't even know that one.
Oh,
Yeah, the Dark Genius just says, "Please don't do that, James. Just please don't do
The
that."
whole thing or the peanut butter bit?
just do the peanut butter bit.
Yeah, forget the
Just
act.
the peanut butter bit.
Yeah, just show
They're
up.
gonna
Oh,
think it's
no,
weird
oh,
that
no,
I
I'm
don't have a
eating
Ron
poo-poo.
Burgundy outfit on.
Just covered in peanut butter.
Although
Make
other
your own
people are saying it's
chocolate.
the kind of thing Ron Burgundy might do, so potentially you could.
Well, it's something Will Ferrell would do, and that's why I was thinking you should show up as Buddy the elf instead. Be like, oh, wrong movie?
Well, my hope is that I do a good job, which I will have to practice watching the movie. And then maybe they don't get that many Anchorman bookings, but maybe I could do Elf. I've got an Elf costume. It is from like a supermarket type one. I don't want to name the market. It's got a little picture of Elf on it, so it kind of takes away the authenticity that it's got a picture of Elf on the Elf outfit.
Wait.
But if I just stand with my hand over that little logo, I think it looks like an authentic like outfit.
You could just modify the outfit.
Yeah, I got a guy. I'll talk to him later.
Wait, was your cousin a background actor or like one of the speaking actors? Red Rhinelander's cousin was in Elf.
Nice.
Oh, and we
Claim
lost
to
Zach.
fame.
Where did that go?
I don't know.
Okay.
Zach
Moving
is a
on.
mystery upon himself.
I
Anyway,
signed a contract. I'm not allowed to do drugs a certain amount of time or whatever. I don't know.
Holy moly.
can you imagine if we did contracts like that? We would never be on the air.
I'd be fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Morgan
Morgan
would be
would
the
be
only
fine.
guy.
Yeah, well, I mean, also, but then, with the curse word, thing angled in as well. Actually, yeah, you'd be okay probably.
Morgan doesn't curse really. I will
Uh-oh,
always, and
he's-
I've told the story many times of the time where he was on set with me getting paid pretty good money, and they really wanted him to say the C word. And I couldn't believe it. I think you did do it.
I did do it
Cuckoo
eventually,
clock.
but I
Yeah.
made him look stupid for doing it. There's no way
Yeah.
to use that.
Well, they
take.
didn't. They had never aired. I would die to get that footage.
I
Not
can talk to
specifically of you
John.
saying the C word. Talk to John. See if we can get that footage.
Yeah, I bet
Like,
he's
see,
got it
like it's
somewhere.
been years enough. That company's probably belly up.
Oh, it's gone. Yeah.
We could put that stuff up on GameFront.
No, we can't.
Why would
I
you
mean,
do that?
with the power of editing, Morgan made an incredible costume for me. It looked like a crazy monster. It was awesome. It was a
I didn't
full
make it.
body.
We just. I didn't make that.
You didn't make that? Who made that?
This Amanda, this other girl.
Oh,
She's
then,
the
but
costume
we were in a
designer.
meeting doing like I guess you
Yeah,
helped
we did.
them.
We designed it, but they
It
made
was
it.
awesome. It was awesome.
Yeah, of course we loved it. We designed it.
Yeah.
Here's another piece of
Uh,
shit we created.
Anyway, speaking of
Should
gentle
we-
lentils, I have some actual GameFront related announcements.
Really?
Ooh.
Only two very minor ones. I finally fixed your nameplate, so it now says Gentle Lentil instead of
No, let me see.
Adventure Bits. So, that's one piece of homework that we finally got out of the way.
Oh yeah.
Just
Nice.
took a full
Um,
semester to finish.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So that's been done. And then I think there was something else. I can't remember now what the other thing was. Do we have any other related announcements? Maybe not.
Wait, well, the first one was Gentle Lentil, but I thought there was a second one.
He
Yeah,
forgot
I
it.
know. I forgot.
Oh.
It'll come back to me.
It's that important.
Whatever. Should we do some comments? Should we do some fan mail?
Let's
do
and
it.
we might have to go a little quicker through these. So
Oh, James has got pizzas in the
Oh,
oven
here we
again.
go. Oh, I got pizza
we're an
breads.
hour deep, and we haven't started any of the comments. And I've
So
been
let's just skip it. Like, why do we
blasted.
even do this? Let's go. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, we're done. See you later, everybody. Bye-bye.
See you guys.
James doesn't want to.
Hey,
All right,
James,
all right,
James,
let's
James,
get
James,
with-
James, James. I'm going to roll the intro first, okay? Okay.
I think James says he's been doing this for an hour.
You're talking over the intro again.
How long's the fucking intro?
It's about
like
7
20
to
seconds.
12. It's
It's
about
not
eight,
that long.
It's
No,
about
it's
8
not that
seconds.
long.
No,
But you still didn't
it's-
even let it roll 5
yeah.
seconds.
I
before you
don't
start
give a
talking.
crap. That great intro can be spoken over.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Anyway, we've only been going for 20 minutes, according to the Dark Genius, so your claims of an hour. Although we are an hour late. That's my fault, actually. Never mind. We'll roll through it. Zeddy says, I like how you always make vids in this series around an hour. Perfect length to see what the games are about. I agree. I think they're about right for this kind of thing.
There was 2 videos that are unreleased that I kind of break the rules on that. One of them goes a little longer than an hour because I thought that the game itself just needed more time to really see what the hell was going on. And then there was another game that I liked a lot that was like, I got the point of it within 30 minutes and I loved it, but I just was like, nobody wants to watch this. So I kind of ended it after 30 minutes. But my goal is to make them about an hour.
And then Simon DG says, it's too bad that the September bundle had already passed before this video even came out. And then I think you make some excuses.
And then it's basically, I basically am just saying, yes, it is over, but if you have a certain amount that you can unlock, you can still make those unlock choices forever. And just in case I was wrong, I double checked and I went back to February of 2021 and unlocked a game to make sure I could still do that. And you can. There's no date that you can't unlock them. And I just want to make videos. And it's a great way to make videos and get a new game out there. There's going to be.
We talked about it at length last time, but there are like some fundamental problems with this series. Let's continue.
No, it's just.
We need to
there's
stage an
not a fundamental
intervention on you as
problem
well.
with it. It's never going to work. You're
there's
never
one
going to
thing-
stop me.
It's never going to work. That's a fundamental problem. Yes, let's keep moving. We're still going to keep doing it, but it's just not going to be good.
You're
Well,
never
push
going to be able
forward,
to
please.
stop me. Is
The
what I'm
worst
saying.
James, we're
episode
an
of
hour into
intervention
this
ever.
video, and we got to get out of here.
I got Totino's
No.
pizza rolls in the oven.
No, James, we do need to stage an intervention somewhat. At least if you're going to continue to do it, you need to pick a name because the last 4, 3 of which are not released yet, but the last 4 have all got a different title, and you've gone back to like
Jesus.
all the titles again, and then changed it back again, and then changed it back again. And I feel like we've got a branding issue kind of developing here.
It's
like, people are
totally a
feeling
branding issue. And here's kind of what I'm thinking we'll do is we're just going to call it the name of the game. And then it's going to be the month of the humble choice just for search engine optimization. And then after that, I'll just string some other things on there. It won't even need a name.
No.
Okay, so it's
Fundamental
called
problem.
it's the name of the game, and then the name of the game, and then Humble Bundle Month. Like, so your series is now called the name of the game.
I just think that the most important thing to see, because you're not really, the thing that's important is like, what game am I going to look at? Do I want to watch the video? And I think that the first thing that comes up should be the name of the game, so that's the thing. Like, do you want to watch Narita Boy?
Yeah, that's
If
fair.
you see it's the name of the humble, like in my humble opinion, and it's like such a long title that you don't actually see what the game is, then you don't have a real reason to see it.
It's because the only reason you have to do it that way, the name of the game and not the name of the series first, is because of the fundamental problem where this series isn't a video to help you choose which humble choice to make. It's
Yes,
just
it
a
is.
video about choices that are available for you
It's
to make.
absolutely to help you make the choice. You might
How?
open up. Well, for instance, let's say Narita Boy.
Yeah.
If you were to start the video and you see it's a side-scrolling game, you might think to yourself, well, I only like first-person shooters. Thank God. Thank baby Jesus. James got me a
Okay.
little video here to see it's a side-scroller. Or you might say,
Well-
I usually like first-person shooters, but this side-scrolling video I've watched 5 minutes of looks pretty cool. So
All right, here's
I've
my
changed
question.
my
Yeah,
opinion.
it does that. What if I sit down on my humble and I'm like, oh, I don't know what to choose. I'm going to go to GameFront because I heard James was doing this series where he helps you choose.
Uh-huh.
How would I, and it's say it's October 11th and I'm choosing for October.
Mhm.
What would I find when I go onto GameFront?
Well, October 11th, you would see Narita Boy is just one game that you choose. So you might think to yourself, I don't know which ones to unlock. But you don't have to make the choice. You don't have to make the choice until November, I think it's 3rd. So you can if you feel inspired to, but I'm going to help guide you by November 3rd.
But there's no guide other than one of the 12 games. There's one video on almost halfway through the month.
So far, but
Okay.
it's not halfway through the month. It's honestly, I've already got 5 videos uploaded. We're just waiting to release them. But it is only because
all for the October one.
Yeah.
Oh, just release them all at once.
Well,
He tried
he's tried that last night. It didn't go well.
Yeah, that was an accident. I accidentally released 2 last night.
You would want them all released at once so that you could watch all of the videos and make a choice.
Well, we could, but are you really going to sit down for 6 hours real quick before making the choice? Or maybe they just, as they come out, you watch.
No, I would click around. I would be like, oh, here's the October playlist. And I would click around on all 12 of the videos and be like, see what you say up front, and then maybe some of the gameplay in the middle, and then see what your conclusion is at the end. And I would do that for each of the videos.
What I would be open to is on a day that we didn't have something else to releasing a couple.
I'm not negotiating with you. I'm just telling you the fundamental flaws, but you're going to continue going forward however you want.
I don't think it's a flaw. I think that you've got flawed logic.
Okay.
And
I think,
but you don't have any points like in the logic that are flawed. Just in general, you just think it's flawed.
I mean, maybe we should take this offline.
I know this is why I didn't want to talk about it, because we talked about it at length last time. But same.
Let's take this offline, like GOG did with Hitman.
I just want to appeal to the chat as well. Please don't suggest new names for the series, because we've got other names coming through now, like Humbleheeny, Happiness Hour, and things of that nature.
That's my favorite so far. I love that one.
They're all great. That's the problem. Just, if we give him more names, like, it's just going to get worse. So we need to kind of narrow. As much as he can choose which games he wants from the Humble Choice, he doesn't know how to choose a name for the Humble Choice videos. So we need kind of take the irony of that is not lost on me. So.
I think my favorite is the Humble Choice. Just
why
because
do you
it's
keep
so
changing
easy.
it back again and then changing it to something else and then changing it back again?
Danny, you just need to make your complaint and then move on. You can't actually make a difference.
Okay, Crispy AI. Yeah, another title. I'm not expecting it to be the last. I suspect that including the words humble and bundle in the title might help with discoverability.
That is a good idea.
That was inspiration. That's why I kind of started switching the naming up.
That's why you put humble in it, but took bundle out of it.
So it's Crispy AI's fault. Okay.
So you didn't actually listen to him, but you're blaming it on him.
Halfway.
Praising him.
He half-assed it.
So
don't half-ass one thing, whole-ass it.
Crispy AI says at 1 minute and 53 seconds, Morgan, is that you? Ramen check adventure bits.
Let's see here.
We've got my new. So this week we've got some new video player technology that we can test out, and I don't know how well this will work in practice.
We're all about to find out.
We're all about to find out. So in theory, I can press this button and then I can press play. Oh, that does look a lot like you. Eating ramen noodles at the desk there.
I guess I gotta go to the video.
Yeah, you might have to. Might have to go back and check it
later. That's the fundamental flaw with that little player.
I know, yeah. The fight, yeah, I did mention that it's probably. I don't know. It looks a bit more like Lemmy from Motorhead, actually.
It does look like Lemmy from Motorhead, but I kind of thought, like, if the guy had a little more hair, it would look like Morgan.
Yeah, but I get that. It kind of looks like Morgan. So crossed with Lemmy from Motorhead. Him equals Finnish Gothic rock band. Apparently, I'm not sure what that means.
Him is like a character from I think it's actually an organization from Narita Boy. Actually, I forget what exactly it is, but it's referencing.
No,
I think
him equals a Finnish Gothic rock band. Him is a band.
Bam Margera's got that band's logo tattooed on his what is that called? Cum gutter area.
What?
Okay.
Oh my!
I like it. Were you trying to think of a polite way?
It's called a pubis.
A pubis. Yeah, that's right. There's a better way than what I said.
I feel
the sciencey way.
Speaking of discussions we've already had, I'm sure we brought this up last week. Anyway, Kamikaze Ice likes to link to timestamps, which is going to give me a lot of work to do. But anyway,
just skip it.
So the creator was born during. I don't know what that says.
Higurashi.
Uh,
When the cicadas cry is, I think, what Higurashi means.
yeah. Do you understand that comment? I mean, I'm
No,
not
It's
sure
the
we
name
come
of
across
a-
the
it's
Asahi
a-
I
fan, so
think that
it's
it's
the
an
name of a
inside
song.
joke. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know that actually the 31, like looking at that timestamp is really going to help, because I think it's an inside joke. 3510, Heaney's voice this time is totally all your base levels of ha 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 ha. Yep, I don't know what that means, but
you
I'm
don't
glad
remember
that
the
we
All
got.
Your Base meme from back in the day?
Oh, it's not a song. It's a game.
All your base
The
belong to
North
us.
American
your
version is
base belong to
Higurashi
us.
When They Cry, known as simply as The Cry for the North American release of the anime adaptation. Yada yada yada. It's an anime.
It's an anime.
It's an anime.
It's like a cartoon, but Asian.
Kind of, yeah.
Then Kamikaze Ice has a little dialogue that he's written for all of us, I guess. Why don't we read our own lines? Why is it like as soon as I say something's not bad, I die?
Because you're being bad.
Get good, Parry King.
Sunglasses fall from the
Okay.
ceiling.
Oh god. Send
Zach
public
just
pubic
takes it
pics.
literally, and yeah.
We were just talking about pubises.
Yeah, it's full circle.
Oh.
It always comes back to the pubis.
All right. Then David H says he likes these videos. I think the humble choice sounds good. I think the humble choice does sound good. Yeah, I think it does.
Will you can just say no. Will you at the end, after you've made a video for each game, make like a super video that's like little clips of each game? That's like this is the rundown.
And have it at the end of the video or its own video?
Its own video after you've made a
Well,
video.
the problem is we have so much video content, we don't have days to release it. And that's why we have a backlog of several videos that are waiting.
Whoa.
So when would I release the short version?
Oh. Let me go to the audience. You guys think we have too much content?
We that just I mean, this sounds like I don't want to edit that kind of excuse.
Yeah, you can just say no, but I just like if I was dreaming that series up, that's the video that I would want to see. Or if I was a person who was trying to figure it out using those videos, that's what I would want to see.
I feel like you're trying to steer the conversation back to your original point of pointing out the flaws in this concept, and
yeah, it seems like that's the favorite
much-
conversation Morgan wants.
That idea doesn't fix any of the fundamental flaws of the series. It would just make it so that, like, at the end of the day, there was like a final piece that actually helped you make the choice. Like, this is Naruto Boy. It's a side-scrolling blah blah blah. This is so fun, but I actually prefer this game. And then the footage of that game comes up, or like the top 12, like in order of the ways that you would choose them, or something like that.
I will give it, and this will be the first month I started on time, and I'll try. And by the end of it, maybe I could make the final video be a real quick 5 to 10 minute video of like saying all the different things. The problem that we would have is that it looks like it would take a while for it to come out, but it would still be before the end of the month, I think, if I can do it correctly.
Yeah. And then, yeah. So that's a yes.
I'll give it my best shot. Yes.
So that's a no.
I'll try.
Okay.
No, it's not a no. I'm going to try. But I've never accomplished the first phase of it yet.
Only do.
Yeah, thank you. Zoda.
Yeah.
Our young hero says, I think a fun idea for a video would be James volunteers at the zoo to clean up animal poop.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, but we're starting a whole new channel for that. Poop Front. Everything dealing with poop.
I thought that was this channel. Maybe. Anyway.
Danny Souls.
Danny Souls. I was on my own this week because Zach's had enough. It's just more of me facing down, that Ornstein and Smout sort of duo. Smile. I Jamesed up the audio a little bit on this one, but that's fine because nobody
What
needs
does
to listen
that
to me.
mean?
Well, I made the game audio too loud, so I was
Mm.
drowned out a little bit.
Yeah.
But again, that's fine because I was just rambling nonsense to myself anyway. You know, as you do when you're on your own. Anyway, so
you're-
you know, Zach points out that the fight music in this boss is so good. I agree. I think the boss music fight, the music for this boss fight is pretty good. I like it. And then Amazing Jace follows up to say, yes, that's what I was going to say. Are you enjoying the epic boss score? The answer to that is yes. It's very good. And then this guy again, Zach is a real boy complaining about the controller. We don't need to read that.
Really?
Okay,
I mean,
Dan.
the moment where you specifically say that's not what I meant to do, and if you watch, like, every button push is exactly what you do, and it's beautiful. I'm just proud of you. That's my boy out there.
Do you want me to
That's
play
my
this
boy.
footage or?
No, it's okay. I have it up here in my memory palace.
Yeah, looking back at the footage, I think the controller is actually fine. I think the problem is me. That is very true. Anyway, Brion Fork says, really good attempt there at the end, Danny. Keep up the good work. You got this. It was so close. It was so close. Just, I don't know if you guys caught the episode. Probably not, but
have you killed one of them yet?
Yeah. So at the end, spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen it, but at the end, I kill Ornstein, so I'm just left. I'm just left with Mr. Small, right? Small.
Oh
So
wow.
So I'm chipping away at Mr. Small, and I've probably got half of his health down, and then for some reason, I've watched it back, and what I do is I get hit by his big electric hammer, and then rather than roll towards him to try and keep dodging it, I run away. So he just smacks me in the back of the head, and that's it. Game over.
Yeah.
And I look back on it, and I'm thinking that was a really freaking stupid thing to do. Like I should have just rolled towards him. But yeah, so I was like, I had a quarter of the boss left to do, if that. And
you're not rolling left or right. You're rolling towards him or away from him.
Oh well, I should. Well, either way, but what I did was run away from him, which was the wrong move.
Yeah, because if you misjudge his jump or whatever, you can also roll right into his hammer smash.
Yeah, it's annoying
Left and right's a little thicker.
because Smau was definitely the more manageable of the two. Like there was no reason I couldn't have just once I got Ornstein out of the way. There's no excuse for not beating Smau.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
Yeah, so I done goofed and then I rage quit the game. El Mono Mike says you can do it, Danny.
Oh, maybe Brion Folk was being sarcastic then.
Maybe, but I like to think he was, unlike you, supportive.
Yeah, he's being supportive.
Oh well, I'm gonna think he's being sarcastic because now that I'm remembering how you did it, you really shit the bed at the end there. It's pretty funny. You're doing really good.
No,
but
like, that would go against Brion's whole character of comment. His body
Unless
of
we've always
work
misunderstood him.
Maybe, but I doubt it.
He's just an evil little troll. Didn't you know? He's malignant.
I would say my guess would be the exact opposite. That he's very nice.
You're right.
Supportive.
Fine. Don't be Team Zach. Be Team Danny.
So you can judge if these other comments are sarcastic or supportive. El Mono Mike says you can do it, Danny. Ignoring and avoiding Smo will become easy eventually. Learn the openings of Mr. Ornstein. Hit once or max twice and get away to lure another opening. You can't get greedy on Dark Souls. That's true. I learned that by the end, more or less. And then Jays follows up with, I can do this. Ignoring and avoiding Ornstein will become... This just sounds like the same comment, but just reversed for Ornstein. The openings of Mr. Good game.
You're right. First one feels like it's supposed to be helpful, but then Amazing Jay's comment almost seems like it's saying, like, why don't you just know this? Like, this is
extreme sarcasm. El Mono Mike, that feeling of not being able to do it, it's normal. 95% of people who played DS felt to that too. Oh, it's hard to be sarcastic. But gotta push through it. You can do it.
Bada, bada, bada.
But I gotta
Yeah.
push her through it.
Gotta
You can do it.
You're not on contract yet, James. Keep hitting the bottle.
You know, it's an
Thank
interesting
God.
question though, because Dark Genius is bringing it up. Like, in your playthrough, James and Morgan, would you take down Ornstein first, or would you take down Smo first? And which, yeah,
I've done both. It's easier to kill Ornstein first and then beat Smo, but I don't have any use for Smo's stuff. So my preference would be, if I was skilled enough every time to do it, is kill Smo first and get Ornstein's armor.
Wow.
okay.
It's harder.
Jesus
It's a
Christ,
lot
James.
harder.
He
What?
doesn't know that he gets the stuff.
Yeah, I didn't know that, but that kind of does
God dang it.
illuminate the situation a lot, because I agree. I figured that doing Ornstein first would be the easier way around. Just seemed logical.
Yeah.
But, yeah. But now I understand that you get stuff at the end. I'm still probably going to do it Ornstein
Sorry.
first, because I'm not going to. I'm not going to.
I mean, I didn't really realize it was a spoiler of any sorts.
It's easier because you can create distance between the both of them, and then Ornstein will close that gap and you can attack him.
Yeah. I didn't say anything about how Big Hat Logan comes in at the end of the fight.
Is that true?
I mean, I didn't say that. I didn't say
Come on,
that.
James.
What happens if you got a bit carried away with your Claymore and killed Big Cat Logan earlier in the playthrough?
Oh shit!
Oh no!
I didn't actually do that, as it turns out, but just hypothetically.
Good. I don't know what they would do in the game, because he comes through and he does the final blow to whoever the boss is that's left. So I'm sure that if he's not there to do it, I don't know what would happen.
The chat is saying that James thinks every NPC is Big Hat Logan.
I do. It's the only name I can remember of them. Oh,
This is your lore videos, and it's just 56 videos all about Big Hat Logan, because that's the only character you think exists in the game. Anyway, Dark Genius says, it's an hour long, Danny Souls without Zach. All right, I believe in you. Thank you. Danny King, Parry King, Hat King, Turkey.
Wait. Did I know this already? Is that Kamikaze Ice is the Dark Genius?
I think the avatar bug has happened again. It happens sometimes. Like if I refresh.
But did I know that they were the same people? Am I freaking out right now?
Are they the same people? No.
He's saying, I just noticed the edit on my own comment hasn't shown up. Why is my picture of Creepy Woody when I know I have a photo of Saturn? Kamikaze is. Oh no!
Yeah, it was a bug. Like for some reason, like a bunch of people had the Creepy Woody avatar. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, Kamikaze.
Okay, I was like, wait,
so
my
often
mind
that
is
he just kind of
takes right
over.
now. They're separate people.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Oh my god! I was like, wait. Okay, I thought it was crazy.
Oh, there's way more to that comment than I realized.
Moving on.
Would you like me to read it?
Yeah, go on, James.
All right, I believe in you, Danny boy. Also, some advice. Yes, the Claymore is a bit slow, but that's because you're still using the heavy attack way too damn much and haven't learned to use your light attacks in normal combat. Another thing is that you don't currently have the skill necessary to pull off multiple hits in the fight against ONS with a medium to slow weapon like the Claymore. Take it easy, my good man, one hit at a time when it's safe to do so. Also, don't get greedy. Greed kills. Your weapon trades damage for speed, so one hit at a time isn't actually a bad persistent for you, unlike, say, if you were using a smaller sword. Also, ignore people telling you not to use the one-handed attacks. They have their uses, especially such a heavy stab. We just want to see you stop doing nothing but heavy attacks. Also, be happy that you're not using an ultra great sword or a great hammer. Now, those are some truly slow weapons, even if they hit like trucks. Now, as far as strategy goes for this fight, first things first, you have to focus on one down because the other gets full plus heal when the partner dies. Most people will prefer to separate the two by going after Ornstein first, as he is easy to get alone for some hits. He's super aggressive and doesn't give breathing room, but that means he's always in reach while Smo is catching up while you try retreating. Oh, I'm falling apart here. Whittle down Orns with single attacks where the opportunity presents itself as Smo is running behind. And when he catches up, disengage and separate the two again. I needed to scroll down a little more.
Once you've got, there you go.
Once you've got Ornstead, then you have to deal with Super Smo, who is far simpler than Super Ornstein. Super Smo has lightning added to his basic slams and swings, whereas Ornstein grows bigger and hits harder and has different things on his attacks. It was a long one.
Yeah, it
Dude,
was a
you
long
sounded
one.
like the not Hot Wheels guy there for a little bit.
That was my Ron Burgundy impression.
I was going to
How
say,
was
I thought that was a really good impression of Ron Burgundy on the auto cue there, frankly.
Yeah.
I also, there's been some shenanigans there because, when I refreshed the page because the icons were screwed up, the Dark Genius has just written that in the last 10 minutes while we've been writing. So he's kind of snuck that in.
He's a cheater.
He's,
if you're sneaking in your final thesis last minute, man, come on, dude.
Your feces in the final minute.
We're live and reading this, and then you've taken it from a 2-line comment to literally War and Peace, and you just playing us now, man, playing us. Anyway, Kamikaze Ice, Danny, effing disgusting. I hate this boss fight. I'm slowly becoming one of you. Yes, it's true. It's a disgusting boss fight though. Amazing Jays, yes, Danny. The control shows that you were mashing the B button, but you didn't get to roll because you were fresh out of stamina from your previous actions of roll, 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 heavy attack thrust. Yeah. Yeah. I'll take that. El Mono Mike, that feeling of not being able to do it, it's normal. Have we read this comment?
We did read that comment.
Yeah, but
it was from the beginning. Yeah.
Weird.
Oh, it's because I've changed the order of stuff. Oh, crap. All right. I'll try not to read.
Oh, no.
Anyway, Kamikaze Ice, how it started. I like this Claymore. I don't want to try another weapon. Evil grin as he flattens enemies. How it's going? Danny, I don't like this Claymore anymore. It's too slow. Continue to use this Claymore. In my opinion, the Claymore is the most versatile weapon in the game. It's not that I don't like the Claymore anymore. It's just in Ornstein's particular case, it can be a little too slow, but I think I figured it out now anyway. I like the Claymore.
Yeah, it might have something to do with heavy attacks.
Yeah, well, the light attack is quite slow as well because Ornstein's pretty fast. He's nipping around all over the place.
You're two-handing it, right?
Yes.
Oh, then you're fine. It's fast enough.
Nick says, I will always love the Claymore, second only to the Rotten Grew Dagger in DS3.
He loves that dagger.
Danny,
love it. When you play Dark Souls 3, don't let him talk you into it. It's garbage. But he loves it.
Good.
It's hot garbage.
Okay, I appreciate
Nick is
that.
He's going to be spamming you with telling you how to get it, where to get it, how to level it up. Just ignore it. It's Knucklehead talk.
So it's just like one comment's Knuckleheads and one's about the Grew Dagger. Okay.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's a really good weapon.
We've read that one. Amazing Jays. ONS struggle continues. Recommendation: if you hit a wall, consider taking a break and ask Zach about returning to the Undead Asylum. There are some new things to do there since the last time you visited, and the challenge level will seem paltry in comparison if you wait to visit it after Ornstein and Smo. It might serve as a nice distraction and level up your skills and character stats adventure. This can further lead to you being able to access more content in the Anno Londo room below the chandelier with all the painting guardians in it. Another great side quest filled with new challenges and content that might seem too easy after you've mastered the ONS learning curve. Maybe. I just want to get it done though first. I don't want to go and do something else and then distract myself.
I would say the area that they're talking about is still hard enough even after you're at like whatever soul level that is. After ONS, it's still challenging enough, especially if you don't know where to go. There's a lot of like areas to get trapped and killed in there. Thank you.
And then Kamikaze Ice kindly links to the timestamp where I fixed the audio. So thank you.
My mic was muted.
Good job, Zach. GG.
Nick Hanley, wow, that last try was pretty good. Best advice, stay two-handed and be a bit more aggressive. You just said you were two-handed. You're switching back and forth.
Sorry.
I didn't.
Not
hear
sure
that.
what
It
level
was
your
Robot
claim
Boy.
for is, but get it to +10 or +15 and use pine resin to make the fight go easy. Just remember that they should be more scared of you than the other way around, right?
I
They're like
don't think
spiders,
NPCs feel fair,
snakes.
do they?
Oh yeah, they definitely
Not with that
programmed you to-
attitude, Danny.
I mean, they just have a preset attack pattern. I don't think they would behave differently if I go in there with a cocky attitude and say,
You should
"Well,
see me. You should see me go in there. Both of them scatter to different corners like they're roaches.
Yeah, they just run. They're just running into the corner to try to get away, and he just backstabs them a couple times, and it's over.
this sounds like nonsense," but sure. Anyway, speaking of Dark Souls,
Okay.
you
Okay,
two take
here we
over for a
go.
bit.
All right. Bring it down to the
Stretch.
bottom. I can't read that last part because of the Darkest Dragons comment because of
Oh,
stuff
it's a
on
good
the-
it's a good one. I'll read it for you. It says first, he. That medulla, well cooled down. Sure felt good, right, James? Oh, that medulla well cooled down sure felt good, right, James?
Yeah.
That medulla
the-
well cooled down sure felt good, right, James?
That was
Give it,
you know,
give
that
it a
was
couple
a
more
great
goes.
read.
Get it? Yeah.
No, that last one was right.
Really? It felt good to you guys?
Should I do it in the style of Ron Burgundy?
Please.
That medulla well cooled down sure felt good, right, James?
Wow, that's pretty good. Do you think I could use you like on speakerphone and I'll just put you into the microphone while I
Oh, like we
do
could
the
lip
body
sync it.
work?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do the body work. You do the voice work.
Zach, Issa Rae boy, Jesus Christ, James is a freaking lunatic. I don't want to waste time.
Well, it was a
What?
quote. You read that son. So, I don't want to waste time.
I
That was
didn't
with your
want to waste
logic.
time.
I know, but you were wasting everyone's time by saying you didn't want to waste time.
I don't want
Yes.
to waste time.
Stands by it. Good man.
Dr. Shivago Gods, Dr. Shivago, does this ever end? Clearly, everyone enjoys it. These are obviously tremendously skilled players executing complex game strategies with monstrous precision. But will we ever see these two play a new game? Will they bring the razor sharp insight to a new world, learn the physics, enemies, and storyline as thoroughly as they have destructed Dark Souls 3 and dominated?
Deconstructed.
No, he had it right.
What did I say?
You said
Constructed.
constructed.
We made
You
it.
said never mind.
I knew it sounded weird when I said it out loud, and I paused. It's like
Freudian
destructive.
slip.
Okay. And dominated with the same ease and brio. I don't know what brio is. We are all excited to find out soon.
He just wants us to stop playing Dark Souls.
No, I think he actually wants us to do New Game Plus.
No, that's not what. Oh my god!
I think he wants you to play something other than Dark Souls. As shocking as it
All right,
sounds.
Zach, Issa Rae boy. Thought there was going to be a post credits with Iron Man.
Oh,
Sorry.
was there like some
Kamikaze
sort
Ice
of like
Morgan.
There's 4 minutes of
What?
black.
Oh yeah. You didn't edit it properly. Can I have my $50 back, please?
oh
Kamikaze Ice Morgan sweats during improv. Just imagine the whole audience wearing wiener mittens and hope they don't floss your sweaty cracked booty back. Wait, what?
I did not read that one. That's
Oh,
pretty
wait,
good.
So I'm okay. Moving on. Kamikaze Ice James finishes off a Baba-sized bottle of crazy during stream. Hums Morgie Poo's Totino's Pizza Pocket song.
Okay.
Oh,
I think
well,
Kamikaze Ice
the
is
song has
blitzed.
a tune to it.
All right,
He's
14
definitely
minutes,
been
everyone.
chilling. A lot of
While
candles.
Morgan is in fact lounging like a boss on the couch, he is covering something with a singular green leaf. You know, if you know yeta or yetata, yata. Anyways, then
Yada.
Kamikaze says, "Just think, Danny, Zach could be posing like a cutie during these streams instead of yelling at you. Will his milkshake bring all the boys to the yard?"
It's a good question. I mean, I shudder to think, to be
Will
honest.
it?
I say so. Kamikaze Ice has a great question, and I have a great answer for him. Why is Wi-Fi slower? Because wireless has always been slower, but the comparison was Wi-Fi to 4G because his 4G connection is faster than his Wi-Fi. Now, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Wi-Fi is usually faster than 4G connections.
What are you talking about?
No, right, here we go. So Wi-Fi is limited by the speed of your connection, right? So you've got the speed from your ISP to your router, and then the speed from your router to your device. Now, the speed from your router to your device is probably really fucking fast, but because you're on like a shit broadband package, you're only getting like the 5 megs that you're getting or whatever. Whereas 4G, you're just getting whatever it's going to give you, right? So if you've got like fast internet, then the Wi-Fi will be faster possibly than your 4G. But
Well, I'm on a wireless or like mobile hotspot, and I'm running it on 4G, and I usually get between 19 and 22 down on 4G.
That's pretty freaking good.
Yeah, it's decent.
It's way better than I thought it would be.
Yeah,
but I thought we were comparing it to the previous when you were in the garage, the speeds.
Oh, I think it's better than the garage because it's so
That's
far
what
away
we were
from
talking about, yeah.
the farthest mesh
it was
network,
further.
yeah.
That I didn't realize that it was far away.
Yeah, there was a wall between me and a concrete wall between me and the mesh network.
Who is the Digger Bickus when it comes to the defenseless NPCs? Heinous Heaney or Dastardly Danny? I'm pretty nice usually to the NPCs.
I just blindly attack them on sight, to be honest.
Then you are worse. I am better. I don't know what I did to an NPC here. Can we click that? Do I kill? I don't think I did anything to an NPC.
Yeah. There was that little guy crawling
Where
on
you
the ground.
murdered that NPC?
You know what? That was a mercy kill. That was not being heinous. That was
That was
being
a mercy kill.
If anything, that was heartwarming Heaney. The guy was crawling, bleeding out, going like, I can't. Like he was. The guy. I killed him.
Background. Wow, you're a monster.
Wow.
Yeah, you did just.
You're a monster. Yeah.
So he's just crawling along the ground, kind of helpless, and then you just.
He's dying.
Imagine James
wow.
is a first responder that works on an ambulance, and every job he shows up to, he decides whether you live or die before he gives you medical attention.
Oh Jesus!
That is Is it like Old Lassie or something where he just takes it behind the barn and shoots it?
Old Lassie.
They didn't do that to Lassie. It was Old Yeller.
Old Yeller.
Lassie's just a good girl. She didn't
Give me the shotgun, Dad. I'll put her down. No, Lassie's fine. It's Old Yeller. Go get Old Yeller.
Timmy's stuck in the well.
Did you put him in that well, you stupid bitch?
Don't you communicate with me, animal?
It was a mercy kill.
Okay.
I'm not going to listen to any of your silly antics. Death. Oh, I had an overlapping thing, and there's I copy paste a lot of attributes.
What's happening in this edit?
I want my $50 back.
You're never gonna see that $50 again. I done burned it the good way.
Jesus.
But
okay.
basically, sometimes the numbers don't line up right, but it's fine. My guess is we were at 799 deaths, but it could have been 779.
No, 997 sounds more accurate.
It's not accurate.
It sounds more accurate though.
No, it's not. It's not.
It's not.
But
779? Is that that's the only option not presented, and possibly the correct one?
I think that's probably it.
Do you think you'll beat Dark Souls 3 with
less than 1,000 deaths, like I originally promised?
1,000?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
James, there's no way that anyone would have accepted you saying 1,000 deaths.
What are you talking about? When we said all
There's
the
no way
DLC,
that anyone would be like, yeah, we all agree that 1,000 deaths is normal and cool. No one would have done that.
Morgan, are you about to
even if you said it
into the darkness or whatever from Get Out? It's like Get Out or something.
Let me see.
Now sink.
I'm slowly sliding down. Oh, how does my hair get messy when just sitting here? It's getting disheveled. I'm getting disheveled just sitting here.
Oh. I'm waiting to see Freddy's hands
There
come
you
out
go.
and grab you and pull you down into the bed.
Listen, if you guys can stream from bed, I highly recommend it. It's very comfortable.
Let's do it, guys. Let's get like a Hugh Hefner sized bed, or maybe Shaquille O'Neal. I think he has a big bed too.
How do we tone down this Nightbot? It's like every other comment is love the stream here on Twitch. You can support us if we can continue making great content by subscribing to the twitch.tv/GameFront.
I think it's great. I keep clicking it.
It's
like every 2 comments, it's on a timer. Or what?
I think you know Mikey has a thing for bots, and it's yet another one of his. He's got
drag his kink out into the town square and let's
kink shame
vlog it.
Jesus Christ!
Well, I mean, he's got that Zephyr thing, and then there was that bot that was just pasting pictures of capybaras for about a week. That annoyed people.
That was a pretty funny one. I hope he gets one of those Amazon robots and puts a fleshlight on it.
Yeah, I mean, it's getting out
Zephyr
of control.
2.0.
Yeah, that's the next stage. Zephyr will become physical, and then we're all in trouble. But
sorry,
but I will. Didn't mean to.
Fisto and Fallout New Vegas.
Misgender the robot. But I will certainly look into the Nightbot situation.
Tone it down a little bit. It's all good.
Yeah.
Anyway. Probably another 7 hiding behind that one, and maybe 5 stacked 9s, and then Zach is what did you call him? Zach is a.
I mean, we don't need to read this. This is bullshit.
Yeah.
This is bullshit.
Wow.
I mean, there's no way that I had that many deaths.
It's 7. What's that? Like 7 quadrillion, 333 billion, something.
Something big.
It's wrong.
Just stack them like James's brain would. Then you export each individual frame into Microsoft Paint, and I think.
It's not funny, Danny. You shouldn't laugh.
And then Kamikaze Ice does raise a good point. Like, there's not enough bits in the bytes of the editing software to allow James to hide behind this silly bit. So, anyway.
Did we need to read all that?
Chicken. Well, I mean, the cashew chicken was important. I'm quite hungry myself.
Jeez, this is slander, and what are the other bad things you do to people online? It's not good. I'll tell you that much.
Simple, yes. My God, I had so much expectation for that Spear of the Church fight. What a letdown. Yeah, James cheeses his way through. It's ridiculous. It makes me so
I'm pretty
mad.
sure before I did it, I asked you, what should I do? Because basically somebody went into the game and froze. Because I guess there's a boss that brings in humans from the outside, and the guy just stood there, and I was like, should I leave? And I took my kill. I killed him, and then I beat the boss.
That was gross.
I thought I did a great job. But I'll tell you what. I do think that on a personal stream, I am going to, once we've already done, I'm going to go through Dark Souls. I'd like to beat you in the race on November 6th. But I have the save file still from Midder.
James,
we've already said that nobody can make that date.
No one is doing November 6th.
That means I'm going to win. I'm gonna win.
Is it really a marathon if you're the only racer? Can you really claim that victory?
You'll hear on November 7th if I can.
Okay, I'm gonna start a new competition right at the end of this stream.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Well, don't.
Well, don't
do it.
Well, you're supposed to record with me. We need to beat Dark Souls 3 first, then we can have the competition.
Okay, but November 6th.
Are you going to do that before November 6th?
Completely aware, no one can make it to that date.
What is it that you're doing again?
I'm doing.
You don't even have plans.
You don't remember what I told you last week?
He's going to Hayward.
I'm going to Hayward.
Oh, that's right. You're right.
And if I don't go to Hayward, I have another job lined up for that day.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know what to tell you. If both of those jobs fall through, will you still not be able to make it?
No, if both of those jobs fall through, well, I won't have any money, but I'll.
There we go. Sabotage it, James. Go.
Yeah.
You don't need
money. We'll find a different day to have that race. I really wanted it to be on the Extra Life day. I'm still going to do the Extra Life 24-hour stream, though. It sounds like Zach might join me. Zach.
I'll join you, James. I'll do it with you.
All right. You don't have to do the whole 24 hours. I'm going to be there for 24 hours. You guys can come and go in the same way that Danny.
Did you tell Aaron that you were doing this?
Oh, yeah. You got to do that, right?
Stop.
You have to tell Erin that you're going to be live streaming for 24 hours in her house.
Oh my
You don't.
god.
She's gonna be in Sedona, and I'm gonna
okay.
be in California.
Have you told her what you're up to, or have you just told her you've got an audition, or like what's the lie? I mean,
You're
I
like,
said
I've
that
got
I'm-
paying work lined up. I have to do this.
I said I gotta help the
Can't be like,
kids.
why did we lose $1,000 to Extra Life?
Who's watching Punkert?
Punkert is gonna be in Sedona.
Okay.
So would you consider the Arizona house like Erin and Punkert's house, and then your house is in Venice?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's gonna be great. I wish that we could do the race that day. I thought it would be a good buzz and like help the children. But I guess if you don't like children as much as I do, then you'd go do Hayward things or whatever. All right, so
yeah, we'll take it offline. Kamikaze Ice. The
Yeah.
way Gale moves and looks from behind reminds me a lot of the blood-starved beast from Bloodborne. Or good memories
Yes,
of
I
Adventure
didn't
Bits
think
versus
about that.
Bloodborne.
Yeah, I didn't think of that, but now the Kamikaze Ice wrote that does. I think they probably took the animation from it too. Like they're very similar characters.
Have you seen his recent Bloodborne streams on the Gamefront VODs channel? Mellotron with the cell. Good job. It's back, baby.
Yeah.
Have you been keeping up with that, James?
No.
I was going to say, like, people, when it first came out, people were very excited. Like, it did astonishingly well for the VODs channel, that video. And people said, make a playlist, you know, make an announcement on the main channel. I said, if he does a third video, I'll do that. But until then,
And he never showed up.
He's never done another one. It's just that was it.
Well, the
part one,
password
part two, done.
change. The password change.
That was 2 days ago. Don't play that.
Yeah,
card. I'm not
the password change.
Password
my.
change.
The password change.
2 days. Everyone knows about the Twitch leak. It's been in the news. The password was changed 2 days ago. That
And
is
once
an
everybody
excuse.
saw how much money I was making, I was embarrassed by being so rich.
Yeah.
No, the truth is in Sedona, my internet's not good enough to stream. It's just not good enough to stream.
So why do you keep going to Sedona?
Yeah, that's why I'm going to be here in November.
So you could have just said that your internet wasn't good enough to stream. You didn't need to.
Well, I bought.
lie about the
I thought
password
that
changing. It's just pathological, James. Like, why are you making
Well, that
stuff up?
The password change.
He
was
bought
also
fast
part of the
internet, but
problem.
he refuses to get the router that works with it.
I guess I have to do that. I bought a good router, but I guess I got to go to the company and get the other router because it's a long story.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Do it now so that it's mailed there and it's just sitting there when you get back.
Well, maybe, but I'm only going to be in Sedona for like 3 or 4 days now because I'm going to come back right away.
Okay, well, you and Erin both need fast internet when you're out there.
It's good enough for her. She just does.
She'll soldier on. She's fine. She's got to stiff up her lip.
Well, I mean, it's not that
was
bad.
like.
We get like 40 megs download speed,
World,
and we get
let
like
it be known that this internet is good enough for my wife.
and we
But
get
also
like,
know it's
Deserves
not good
the
enough
absolute
for me.
best that
it
we
gets
have
like
right now.
5
at the moment.
megabytes upload. She doesn't need any better internet. She just uses like the most she uses to upload is like a Zoom call. Like she's not trying to stream. Believe it or not, she never streams Dark Souls 3. Ever.
Oh, weird.
Not once.
Oh,
Or Bloodborne.
Sometimes she
Bloodborne all the
streams
time.
Bloodborne. Kamikaze Ice, I got trolled by the 5 minutes of nothing at the end. What did I expect? David H. The summon froze with fear when he saw the Heen coming at him. Not like this. No, not like this. Great. Matrix reference. Majoran Thunder. I cannot express my disappointment at James getting an AFK in the second fight. It's nasty. Dark Page, I think he should have forfeited.
You got
James,
that was a Matrix reference?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's he's unplugging them from the ship after he's turned on them.
Yeah, I can't remember which character
kill
says
the
it.
girl's
It's the
boyfriend,
blonde.
and she's like, "No, not like this, not like this," and then she gets unplugged. I love that movie. Dark Page, I think he should be forfeited, but James' plot armor came through clutch. Danger Dad, if you have not yet seen the movie Titane, It's
Titan.
truly. Is that?
There's an E at the
I
end.
think this may be a
you mean
bit.
Titanic.
He might mean Titanic. It's truly spectacular. Yeah, because there's a finely done scene
Titan?
of a woman having good sex with a car. What?
Oh man,
Yeah, there's
Yeah, I
sex in
have
the back of
no
that car.
idea.
I mean,
get
there's
that
the
movie.
bit where they're having sex in the back of a car, but I don't remember.
Oh no, this is a movie called Titan.
Titan. I'm
Got
going to refresh the
86% on
page
Rotten Tomatoes.
quickly because
What was that
Pendant's
movie,
left a
Big
comment
Man on
and,
Campus, or something Man on Campus?
Dead Man on
You guys remember-
Campus?
No, it's about like a caveman who goes to college, but not the
Encino
one with
Man?
Brendan Fraser. No. That's high school.
Oh right, yeah.
Well, either way, that guy has
So
sex with
Encino
a
Man 2.
car, and a washing machine, and some other stuff.
Is it called Caveman with Ringo Starr?
No, I think it's called Big Man on Campus. Here, I'll look it up. Let me just wobble this camera real quick.
There's no bigger man than a man
All
who
right,
has sex
I'm
with
gonna
a
I'm
car.
gonna use the restroom really quick. I'll be right back.
Wait. At some point, I googled Big Chungus memes. Come on.
You know,
And
it's
I-
about time I figured out what Rule 34 is. Let's give that a Google.
Stop.
Oh yeah, Big Man on Campus. I was
People
right.
were talking about that on Discord earlier. I had to shut that down.
Chungus?
Why? Why are you trying to keep all this information from us, Danny? We just
Because
want
I'm
answers.
trying. Because my job as community manager is to keep the peace, and sometimes you're straying into subjects that are perhaps not advertiser friendly.
Okay.
Shall we say?
This
Oh,
yeah,
right.
Big Man on Campus came out in 1989, and here's the synopsis: a professor assigns a co-ed's boyfriend, Corey Parker, to babysit a campus bell tower hunchback, Alan Katz. You guys have never seen this?
No, but he's a hunchback, huh?
Can I ask what is it? What specifically is a campus bell tower hunchback?
It's the Big Man on Campus.
Are you
It's a guy
interested
that-
in
it's
Who?
taking
Like the
that-
hunchback
in the-
of Notre Dame.
Why is he? Why is he? Yeah. Well, why is he kept in the bell tower? Just seems cruel.
That's well, I mean, I'm sure they explain it in the movie.
Yeah, there's got to be a reason.
It's on Prime Video. It's free.
When is your next episode of the movie podcast? I'm waiting for this. When you were
We
filming
don't
those, it was
know
great
at
because
this
you
point.
shunted all that off to, to your own. But now you're just doing it on fan mail again, and
We need an outlet for this, but it's been poisoned.
Poison.
Well,
so
The
basically
well-
after the
the
last
well-
episode, which is not going to be released, although I did listen to
yeah,
it. The
I had to
thing
make
is
sure that there was
basically died.
another witness.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's just like-
there was a witness.
Hey,
It's like me and Zach got married,
ugly.
and then Zach revealed his kink to me in the bedroom on our wedding night, and it was like, oh my god, what have I gotten myself into?
His kink was watching YA movies. I thought I married a grown man. Married my teen. Never mind.
okay. So the podcast is cancelled, basically. Okay.
Yeah, we'll bring it back pretty soon.
Yeah,
And
we got
then
horror
we'll
stuff
get
to do.
canceled for other reasons.
Yeah,
Okay. I just want.
We just
got to
get back into a rhythm. Yeah, because
Yeah,
we did take
yeah.
a break.
I'm waiting for this guy to find a place that he lives at. Actually, not just some couch he's surfing.
I should find out today whether, because I have an application in for a really nice apartment in Manhattan Beach.
I keep hearing about this place, but I feel like you're just stringing us along.
James.
Well, they just haven't told me yet.
Yeah, I'm back.
Ooh, okay.
Oh,
Ula
I
Sal's
got a
button.
question. I got an
What-
email.
Oh, sorry. Go.
I got an email, and it was sent to, it looks like a bunch of people, and it has no words. It just has a code, and then it looks like a Google Doc, but it definitely is like just a page of code because it's .htm, and it says Online Girls 065. Should I click on it?
Oh my god, you really
Go
wasted
for
your
it.
time actually, like with that whole setup? No,
Are you sure?
is this a bit?
yeah, I'm sure.
Do you know?
All
I'm
right.
gonna click on it.
I enjoy the way.
Send it to
Yeah.
me.
I have a Mac. If you send it to me, I'll be fine.
Wow.
I don't- that's a bold
You still
statement.
believe that? You think that is still true?
I am fine. Give it to me. I'll put it on my MacBook Pro.
Ula Sal's botnet wanted you to know that you did a great job at fighting Gale.
Thank you.
So you know.
Thank you,
And-
Ulasile.
Ula Sal's botnet also
He
wanted
did
to
do
know.
a really good job.
he also wanted to know why you're spending so much time in Sedona. You need to stay in Venice because you have Venice in your veins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which
That's
is
called
nasty.
heroin.
You should get that checked.
Yeah, it is bad.
You got to kick that shit.
Yeah, and then people are just complaining about Nightbot again. I did see a great comment earlier which just said that Nightbot is going to be
Go the way of old Lassie.
Go the way of old Lassie. Yeah, we need to put it down.
Yeah, Mikey's just like, I'll do it, Danny. It's my Nightbot.
Anyway,
Of mice and men. Which way did it go, George? Which way did it go? Hey.
we did a different video this week. We did an unboxing and sort of initial look at the Nintendo Switch OLED, which came out on Saturday on the 8th. Yeah.
Was it hard to get one?
Not really. I pre-ordered it a good 4 or 5 months ago, so it just arrived on launch day, and all was good. You can't buy one now, and when I look online and look on Amazon and stuff, they're selling for like twice the price now. So it's
Ugh.
Yeah, I hate that.
yeah. I think it was a bit like the 3080. I think getting in early is the strategy if you want these kinds of things these days.
Yeah. Now let's scalp them or whatever.
Does that make like the other Switches cheaper? Or are they staying the same
Potentially,
price?
but I don't know if I've not checked it, but knowing one, the shortage, and two, just how Nintendo stuff seems to retain value, possibly not.
Yeah. I mean, do they even like need the OLED? Because like their graphics aren't crazy, you know?
Well, I mean, yes, but also it does look nice.
Yeah.
It looks nice, and it's a really nice screen, and it does help, and it makes the games look nice. But what I don't understand is why they still don't have things like Netflix on there, because like, damn, that screen would be perfect. Like if you're on a plane or something and just want to watch a movie, it would be fantastic. So why they just don't do that, I don't understand.
That's crazy. I did not know they didn't do that.
Yeah, like you just games. I think you can get YouTube on it, but that's it.
So fucking lame when these handheld consoles that are like video game things, they won't do other things, and I just don't get it.
Yeah, but it's portable,
it makes
so
me
like
mad.
it's a
Zach likes to
shape.
get on a plane with a utility belt of tablets.
Dude,
and
I got an
laptops
iPad.
There's no. Yeah, but if you're on a plane, do you want to be carrying your phone and a tablet and your Nintendo Switch and all the chargers for them?
Frankly,
And
your
Aaron, I don't
desktop
want to
PC.
be on a fucking
And-
plane in the first place.
Okay, but
Yeah,
let's just
that's true.
I mean, we're getting very
I'm gonna
much
be
into
in
the
a
specifics
tight
of.
area with people ripping farts and walking around with their fucking shoes off like it's not a goddamn like petri dish of disgusting.
Can you imagine if somebody from like the 1960s got like booked onto a plane flight today, and they showed up in their suit all ready for a meal and a scotch, and got a bag of peanuts and freaking a little slice of hell?
Well, I was gonna say
A little slice of
they'd be
hell.
like, "Oh, we can't serve peanuts because someone has a peanut allergy." Peanut allergy? What is this? I've never heard of this thing. Peanut allergy? Eh? Mm-hmm. Well, so now no one can have peanuts, huh? Well, that's just not right.
That's not somebody from the 60s. That's somebody from the 1930s.
But the good news is, if you go to the back of the plane, there's a fight club starting up.
And
Do you know why people used to talk like that?
I don't think they really ever did they?
Yeah, they did.
They did, but it was only for like
Movies,
like newsreels
TV.
and TV. Yeah, because the microphones could pick up that register a lot easier, so they would talk in that voice so that they would get a clearer recording.
The more you know.
Yeah, Zach,
that was actually
he's a
quite
Ray
interesting.
boy. You don't tell me, El Scorcho. Not a Scooby Doo. I've never heard that before. It's a Cockney rhyming slang for not a clue.
I like that. I want to pick it up. I don't know if I'll be able to sling that phrase out when I need it, though.
Yeah,
but it's weird that says not a Scooby Doo, which is part of the rhyming. I guess you're just rhyming clue with do.
Yeah, so instead of saying I don't have a clue, you would just say I don't have a Scooby Doo.
But couldn't you say it's or wouldn't you just say Scooby Doo?
Wouldn't you just say not a clue because it's shorter?
You're conceptually missing the point. It's not the rhyming. It's that we wouldn't have a mystery without Scooby Doo because you would never be able to solve it. Scooby Dee Doo.
But wouldn't you
Where
say
are
something
you?
like
We couldn't solve a mystery
if someone
without
was
you.
like, "Do you know X, Y, or Z?" You'd say, "I've got a Scooby Doo," not a clue, right? Or
No,
like
I've got a Scooby Doo would mean something's gonna help you solve this mystery. You got a
only
clue.
because
It's a
Scooby
Scooby
Doo
Doo.
and not a clue is the same amount of syllables. So you would
Why
think
do
that
you-
it would replace it one for one.
Why are they watching so many cartoons?
I think we should
Cartoon stuff.
bicker about this offline.
Or couldn't you say something like, "I've got a diaper of poo"?
You could, but that would have nothing to do with clues.
Yeah, poo and
Scooby
clue.
Doo
Well,
is a
rhyme.
mystery, is part of the mystery machine. Okay.
No,
Yeah, it's
I mean,
a mystery why you've got a diaper of poo and you're not eating it.
Did I not? Did we not talk about Cockney rhyming slangs a few weeks ago?
We did. We talked about it every couple
And
of
I
weeks.
kind of explained the principles of them because you're both wrong, by the way.
So wait, do they just get to make them up, or could we make one up? So could like I'd be
You
like,
can-
oh, I got a dick dastardly, and that's like saying you got an STD.
I mean, yeah, that
Do I not get this?
Yeah, that's
I
fair
want
enough.
to get this.
People
but I don't.
make up new rhyming slangs every day. Yeah, I mean,
I ain't got no dick dastardly down here in my trousers.
It's a
it's
constantly evolving
termite
thing.
dying.
I would say that Dick Dastardly doesn't really rhyme with STD very well. But,
Oh, it's got a rhyme. Okay.
yeah. That, I mean, yeah, exactly. It's not what James is saying. It's not
But
that they
couldn't
have to
you
be
say something
thematically
like,
linked.
"I've got a Tweedledum"?
Yeah,
You
so
would
I've
say
heard,
like, "I've got a I've got a Tweedledum," which means that you've got an STD because it rhymes with Tweedledee.
Oh my God, we gotta move on. El Scorcho then says,
Tweedledee is
Danny,
the STD part. The Tweedledum
What-
part.
Yeah, that's why you would say dumb. I've got a Tweedledum.
Okay.
Tweedledum is always associated with Tweedledee. Tweedledee rhymes with STD.
I'm getting
Tweedledum and
Tweedledummer over here. Oh my God.
No.
Danny, what kind of hair did you have when you had hair?
Oh,
and
good question.
Harkin believes it's a big red fro.
And did
That's what I believe as well.
the
Are
carpet
there
I
match the
pictures?
drapes?
Can we get some pictures of this?
Yeah. Send us pictures of the drapes or the carpet. I can't remember which one's which.
So, I mean, I don't want to spoil the mental image. So, I mean, I guess I'll just lie and say, yes, it was a big red fro.
Okay. Well, that kind of spoiled it because you started it with, I don't
Well, what
want to
was
spoil
it?
the image,
Like
so
a
I'll
dirty
lie.
blonde.
No, it was just brown. It was not that exciting, really. Bit like yours, really, Morgan.
Wow. That was a backhanded. Like,
Yeah, that was a pretty shitty thing to say, Danny.
No, I mean, I don't know. I was just trying to think of a. Not that there's anything
hair
wrong
looked
with
like
no,
shit. I mean, it kinda looked like Morgan's.
No, the problem with mine is it was just not there. So that's kind of the issue, right? Like Morgan at least has his. So.
You just never had hair?
No, I did have hair, but it just started
Well,
to
that
recede very
Calliope
quickly.
from that cartoon didn't have hair, right? Is that the kid's name?
Sorry, are we talking about cartoons again? I'm a bit confused.
you talk about Kylo or whatever.
I don't know the kid's name, but there's that kid that doesn't have. Then Charlie Brown. Lots of kids don't have hair.
Charlie Brown had hair, didn't he? Have like one.
He want hair.
Come on.
Yeah, there's like Homer Simpson.
When he was a child, he didn't have hair.
No,
Well,
Homer
I
had
mean,
hair.
it's more like, does he have hair or does he just have like some squiggles drawn on his head? Like,
Well, Danny, maybe you should give that a shot.
yeah, maybe.
Somebody said Kylo Ren from Charlie Brown. Well, I don't even know what the hell that means.
Kylo Ren, is that Adam Driver's character from the Star Wars
I
movies?
think so.
Okay.
Okay, Kamikaze says waits for Mod Able Oled
Mod able.
model before upgrading. Okay.
Yeah, I mean that kind of goes back.
What
to
does that
my
even
point.
mean?
So with the with the older model Nintendo Switches, you can like jailbreak them and install. What should we call them? Homebrew apps and things, mods. Yeah, modded games.
This precious Netflix that someone wants on there.
Yeah, you could do more with it. Whereas with the OLED, you obviously can't do that just yet.
What happens when you because it has their web browser, right?
Nope. That's the thing. It's very basic in terms of
I'm
what
outta
you can
here.
do. Yeah, it's weird. I know that's the only thing I don't like about it.
It's weird. PS5 unboxing.
But
win,
if you
for some
mod it, you probably
human
could put
friends.
some web browsers on there. I remember when I modded my PSP, it did a whole bunch of awesome stuff that it couldn't do before.
PSP came with a web browser.
It did, but it wouldn't play movies and stuff. I don't remember. There was a lot of things that once I modded my PSP,
Well, there wasn't.
it was a lot
when
better.
the PSP was out, there wasn't really any streaming movies. The internet wasn't really fast enough.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you could install it or something. I don't remember, but I loved modding my PSP.
I think couldn't you put movies on the SD cards though?
Not
that was
not
okay.
if it wasn't modded, I don't think. But I also read comic books. Like I would put comic books on my PSP.
I would just play Metal Gear Acid over and over and over again. I loved my PSP too.
I have an important announcement to make. Just so the chat are pacified, I have taken Nightbot out the back and given her the old lassie treatment, so she's now dead. She's so people can rest easy that Nightbot will calm down. Right, Kamikaze.
Oh my god, what a nice way to put it.
Yeah.
Oh, she's calm now.
I was going to say
her.
I was going to say Nightbot
Look how
will
calm
calm.
she is.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I mean it's still there, like it's still moderating stuff, but it's not going to just constantly pester the shit out of people for
cut its tongue out.
things. Yeah. Kamikaze Eye says at 6 minutes 56. Damn it! I forgot Metroid Dread came out. Grumbles in less monies. Yeah, I need to check that out. People are giving it rave reviews apparently. Breath of the Wild. Internet intensifies. Maybe I should stream that. I don't know. Once you go OLED black, you never go back. That's very true because it's the black levels on OLEDs that are very nice.
Yeah.
It does look. It is a nice screen. Like it will make trash content look good, which is helpful.
That's why you want Netflix on there so
So
badly.
you could you watch the My Humble Choice bundle video series on there?
You could actually, because it does have a YouTube app. That's the only one that there is. Like,
There, it'll make trash content look great, Morgan. You should get a Switch.
To watch your videos.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it'll rescue your videos.
Well done on the unboxing. Very informative. What? It's very disappointing that Nintendo won't offer bigger, more ergonomic Joy-Cons as an option for adults. Also, nice shirt. I personally believe OLED is the future of display tech. I know there are a lot of people that cry or claim burn-in. I've got tons of use of my OLED TV. 10 plus hours a day for 3 years with zero burn-ins. OLED already gets so bright that it could potentially strain my eyes. I'd rather have infinite contrast OLED as opposed to super bright panels. Oled.
Glid.
Glad?
Glid. You know what I really like that I just have been waiting for years and years and years is e-ink. I love e-ink displays. Not
Like
for
the
gaming and
Paperwhite
stuff,
Kindle?
yeah, even the color ones, but yeah, I just like reading. It just
I didn't know
better.
they had color
Yeah, I
ones.
didn't know there was color.
love
Yeah.
Paperwhite Kindle. Like that's the best to read if you ask me.
Yeah, there's definitely color versions of e-ink, and it looks like you're looking at paper, and it's amazing.
Wow, I gotta check that out. Yeah, I loved the Paperwhite Kindle I had, but then I had it in my pocket and it cracked. They're very sensitive screens.
Well, your jeans are very tight.
Yeah.
I wear skinny jeans. Well, they used to be baggy, but they're skinny jeans now.
How did you even? They're quite big, aren't they? Kindles. I mean, that's like trying to put a book in your pocket. Like you shouldn't really do that. Generally speaking,
It
unless
was
it's
a
just
mistake.
pocketbook.
It was a mistake that I did one time. And what's funny is when you break a Paperwhite, like it has the image that was on there before, like burned in there forever. Like it doesn't like turn off. You just see the like part of the image, and then it's like shattered, and you see like some glitch stuff. But like I'll forever see the front of the book that I was reading.
Haunting you.
Haunting me.
At that point, you just recycle it, James. To be honest.
Yeah, that's a really good part of the book that you just like.
Reading the cover of the book over and over again. It's all I can read now.
Oh, it's like that. Was that Twilight Zone episode where the guy is like left in the world by himself, and then he's like goes to read a bunch of books, and his glasses break.
Oh, I love that's the first episode, I think, right?
Is it?
It's one of my favorites, but yeah.
They really want Danny to get the Pro controller. Do you have it?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it because the Joy-Cons and the little thing, it's too small. But I saw they were making like an N64 wireless controller for it, and that looks appealing.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's like probably my favorite controller of all time.
Yeah, I do have quite large hands.
Oh, good.
Oh yeah, you're French. Trump. You're French, Danny. I don't speak French, so I don't know how accurate it was. But when you spoke French in this video, it was amazing.
Oh Jesus!
French Danny,
it wasn't right.
Best Danny. I'm looking forward to some Switch content on the channel. I was mildly surprised when Danny revealed that he didn't own a Switch already. But yeah, how fluent are you in French?
I can't speak French. I was just reading what was on the box.
Bonjour.
Oh my god, that was a great French accent. I thought you just were like probably really actually French.
All I know in French is bonjour. Je m'appelle Danny, je suis bonbon. And that's like, hello, my name is Danny, would you like a biscuit? That's all.
Parlez-vous français?
Yeah, parlez-vous français? Like, I can't speak French. Come on, James.
David H. loved the idea of this video.
Yeah, not the execution. He didn't like the execution, but the idea was good.
Oh,
that was
halfway home.
Sick burn, David.
Holy moly. I feel sick. That's a roasting.
Anyway, speaking of rare things, Dark Souls 2, we did a video of this week.
Yeah. Pelagius, I can't read the bottom part of this one, so I'll let probably Danny's the only one that can read the bottom of it.
I'll read Pill's comment. Pelagius says, Morgan, there's a Games for Windows live fix that works with Steam just fine. Funnily enough, I tried to give Morgan a fix for that yesterday. Apparently it didn't work.
It did not work.
Which is weird.
It went in there, and then Windows Live popped up, and then the like installing of it failed, and so I deleted it, and then Resident Evil wouldn't open at all, so I deleted all of Resident Evil, and now I'm reinstalling it. I'm going to try it again.
Yeah, try my DLL that I gave you. It worked first time without any fuss for me.
That's what I was using, and I remembered last time that I was unzipping it with Windows Unzip or whatever, and that was breaking it originally, and I had to unzip it with 7-zip, which I did.
That's how I did it. I used 7-zip.
Me too. 7-zip. You just gotta. 7-zip.
So I don't know why it did not work.
Fauci, is it Fauci?
Fauci hasn't seen a living patient.
Oh, he can read it. He can read it now. He can magically see it now. Go on,
oh, okay. I'm sorry. I can't. The problem is the bottom is cut off, so I can't read the end.
So
well, you read. I tell you what. You read as far as you can see, and then I'll take over.
All right. Fauci hasn't seen a living patient in years. What's he gonna do? Tell you that you don't need to wear a mask, then 5 minutes later call you back and tell you that you have to wear 3 masks and 5 booster shots is a must? Yes, I'm exaggerating, but hilariously only a little. I'd say The Last Death was a good direction, but poor performance.
James,
is there anything? I don't see anything else.
Comment. That's the whole thing.
Wait, really? I can't see that much of it. Do you not have it full screen? How do you see that?
I have it full screen. Oh, you know what it is? My taskbar at the bottom is covering it.
Weird.
But my taskbar is not locked. I don't know why. It just never goes away.
The Dark Genius. It lives. Ahem. Anyway, you really ought to try smacking the bull-headed, fire-spitting statues. A lot of them are on tracks and will move when hit, often catching enemies and explosives as they trundle along, making your job easier as they soften up groups and spring traps ahead of them. Why have you not been doing that, James?
I am only half believing. There's a side of me that thinks that he's just sabotaging us. We're going to smack that thing and it's going to blow us up. But I can't believe if he is right that we haven't accidentally done that yet.
It's weird. Zach, Issa Rayboy, 928. Come on, James. You're better than that.
No, I'm not. Whatever that is.
You were going to make a
Whatever
Zach
you,
joke.
whatever I say I am, or whatever you think I am, I don't know what it is. There's a Slim Shady song that's like, like that's whatever's 928. That's how good I am.
I'm not really sure what it is. I think you're running across some chains or something, and then, or maybe there's a story that you're telling. I don't know.
No, he's about to make a joke. He's about to make a Zach joke, and then Morgan's telling him, "You're better than that, James."
Ah, that makes sense. Okay.
Oh,
I guess I'm the only one who
I was
watches
about
these
to say
videos.
something dirty.
Oh no, I
was
actually
about to
remember
say
that
something
conversation.
dirty.
Yeah.
What was the dirty thing he was gonna say?
I don't remember, but I
He
think I
never gets
stopped
to
on
it.
time.
Yeah,
But what was the setup?
that I don't remember.
Tech for too long. These guys are the best. Ha ha. Zach, Issa Ray boy. My dead grandma could get Resident Evil 5. Where Morgan is one of those people who purposely wash dishes poorly so they don't have to. Oh, another bowl with black beans and air fried tempeh dried on scramble. What a hateful
Exact.
troll. You don't think that I'm trying to get it working? You think
I
that
don't
I'm
know,
doing it wrong on purpose for what end?
I don't know. This could be a bit. I have no idea what bits are anymore.
What's my goal? I don't understand what my goal would be to.
Maybe you
I
don't
want to
to
play
play
it.
Resident Evil 5. Oh, okay. Then we're
I
gonna
know,
figure
Well,
but
the
it
other
out.
That's
option
the
I was
thing.
saying is we could do it where we pass the controller like we did for Resident Evil 1 and 2.
No.
So Zach
No.
then comes on to say, James Heaney, your company's computer guy. You're welcome. And then Kamikaze says, and local wedding computer guy.
That's true.
True.
Yeah.
Yada,
Yada
yada.
yada. He's back again. Yada yada. Just letting us know.
The bulls on the wall shooting fire, if you hit them with your big ass sword, they go down a rail and burn everybody in the way. Well, that's going to be a game changer.
Yeah.
145 from Kamikaze. That's probably the earliest one for the swear jar.
I don't know. Didn't we open a video where we just started off with the F word the other week, Zach? Not so long ago, anyway. I mean, we we went in quick anyway. It was bad, really.
I wouldn't put it past me.
I think we were equally complicit. To be fair, I'm not blaming you for that one.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's just how we roll. Anyway, Kamikaze Ice again. 4 minutes 15. James whining about using the great sword. How it started. This sounds similar to a comment he left with me. James, I want to be a tank. Respects. Let's try the great sword. Uses Y-hander instead of using lighter armor. How it's going. He knows what he has to do, but he doesn't have the strength meme here.
James.
Oh.
Yeah, it's sad.
Oh, that's sad. That's my broken brain. 850 beauty. Dark Sun Within. 850 beauty. It's my guess is it's probably an up close picture of our character.
Let's have a quick look.
Don't use the player though. Can't see it.
You got invaded, I think, and then you died.
You know what it was? Morgan said the guy was gonna come one direction and then he came a different direction. It was not fair.
Oh yeah, that was an accident.
Surprise, Bukkake.
Yeah, very surprising.
You think they're coming from that way, and they come from that way.
858. Heaney gets famous heinous. I knocked her down, and then I swung the sword on her one time while she was getting up, and it didn't register. Imagines James doing his act joke. Does not compute. 30. Brad says you should try mashing hay along the back wall in that elevator shaft.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Happy Saints, happy thanks giving from the Maple.
Happy Saints, happy thanks.
Thanks.
Happy Thanksgiving from Maple Land of Canada, where everyone is respectful and French is the second language nobody cares about. I think everyone is fine with just waiting on Resident Evil 5 for you guys to do split screen on the same system just to cut the issues in half. Oh.
Wait, can we do that? I could just pipe into yours.
Oh yeah, you could pipe into mine and do split screen.
Then let's just do that.
Okay.
Done.
Yeah, but I don't
I
think
didn't
you're
know that
gonna
was an
have any
option.
of your saved stuff.
It's fine.
Okay.
I use the pistol all the time, anyways.
Okay.
John Vigil Grombek, I missed you guys.
Nailed it.
El Scorcho, I
Scorcho.
love that James is sitting on a big bouncy ball and eating cherry dessert pie watching this video. Such a man child.
He'll never grow up. He will never grow up.
That's not true. You're eating real cherries, right?
No, they were.
Well, there's
they
real
were-
cherries inside of the pie.
Oh, yeah, because you almost cracked your
It-
tooth.
Oh yeah, you heard? Yeah, there was a real cherry pit inside.
It was on my Google News feed.
Yeah.
Oh
Man
man,
almost
I
chips
don't.
tooth.
This probably doesn't affect you guys, but there's the worst clickbait on Google News feeds for people that watch basketball. It's been driving me insane. They'll be like Lillard and Beal to the Sixers or something. And you're like, what? There's an insane trade, and then it's just an article about like somebody's fantasy trade, and you're like, wait, why would the article start with like, this is a done deal, something that's happened that's shaken up the league, and then it's just like some guy being like, what if? Oh, it makes me mad. Sorry, go ahead.
That's just,
First world problems right there.
yeah.
Ugh.
Well, I mean, basketball is a really good distraction from the impending
Well, maybe
doom
that could
is our
inspire us. Maybe we
society.
can like first 10 minutes with Half-Life 3. And then like just be like, this is what we would imagine the first 10 minutes of Half-Life 3 would be like.
Yeah, that's essentially what it's like. It's like, can you believe
I
that
think it's a good business
like
plan.
Resident Evil and Dark Souls creators have gotten together to make a new game? And then the article being like, wouldn't that be cool?
That'd be pretty cool, right?
That would be great, yeah. But don't write an article about that and then make the headline like it's a done deal. See, genius.
Has anyone upgraded to Windows 11 yet?
No, it said that my computer wasn't ready for it.
Oh yeah, your computer probably isn't compatible. Thinking about it, because you like on Haswell or
too
something.
old.
I don't think you can actually. Yeah, you're out. Oh, we need to get you a
Too
new
many
PC one of these days.
balls.
I'm out like
I bet you
permanently.
just
I
gotta
thought it
go
was
into
just
your
'cause I-
BIOS. You just gotta go into your BIOS and switch on the TPMS.
No,
to
he's
2,
because
right?
he's on like
How do I
Gen
do
5
that?
Intel, so he's not in the supported because like anything Gen 7.
That's
and
how
earlier.
old your desktop is.
He's on like Haswell, yeah.
He's been just hodgepodging it together for like the last 10 years.
2013.
Victor
yeah.
Frankensteining the thing.
Literally.
Yeah.
Morgan's the one who has to take the position.
I almost
of
took a
Igor,
picture of
problem
it, but I
is-
didn't want to embarrass James.
the best
The
looking
problem
Igor
is
ever.
that they
James, you should take a picture of it and put it online.
it's so old. I'd rather
How old is
I'd want to be able to put like the zoom soft focus on my on my desktop. Well, here's the I thought
A
I didn't
glamour
realize
shot of
it.
it.
I didn't know that was the problem. I thought it was because I didn't have enough memory, which was the whole reason I went through that whole problem with the hard drive and installing it on multiple drives a long time ago. My C drive is a solid state drive, and that's what Windows 10 is installed on. And it is only a 120 gig drive, and it's full with the operating system. And in order to install the new operating system, it needs like another 20 gigs, and I just don't have that space. I need to change what my operating system's on.
Yeah, you're not getting Windows 11. You need a new PC. I just
Come
I
on,
just want
Danny.
I just you can't I can't
do
I
need a
just
new
I
PC.
thought about it and it's it's not supported. Like yeah, we can't. Yeah. Anyway,
James, what you got to do is just buy, and I hate saying this, but you just have to buy a pre-built PC.
oh no,
What?
I
It
think,
sucks.
I think you should build one and then we should make a video of you building it.
It's
I
going to
think that would be
triple the
great.
cost.
Is it that
It, like,
expensive to
literally
do it?
Yeah, just like buying the chip and the graphics card. Like you can get a pre-built for the price of a graphics card and a chip.
Sir,
Excluding
you
everything.
can't install an AMD and an Intel chip. Oh, you watch me, baby.
Dual
Anyway.
motherboards.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know. My goal was to get a new laptop.
Multiple laptops, and yeah, we know.
Yeah,
But
I'm telling
maybe
you
what I'll
you
do is
should
I'll
do.
put
clean this.
what?
You should just get a pre-built regular desktop PC.
Mac.
And
A Mac.
A Mac.
Yeah.
but how
Maybe
is
it's
that
time
going to
you
help me in
switch over to
Sedona?
Mac. Well,
Like,
you're
how
gonna
is that
stop
going to help
going
me
to
in
Sedona. That's the first part of this whole thing.
Well, anyways, let's see here. We got
Yeah, wait.
Katana Zero.
Your internet sucks in Sedona. You can't stream from there, so the desktop can just stay in Venice, which is where
That's where you're
all
gonna
this
be.
thing needs to happen. Okay,
Pretty easy.
Well,
but
the reason why I asked the question originally was because there's a new thing in Windows 11 called widgets. And when you click on it, it just shows you like all of the news articles and stuff. And it's just the most trashy nonsense news
Yeah.
headlines.
I mean, that happens on here on Windows 10. If you click on the weather down in the bottom right corner, it pops up a bunch of news articles.
Yeah, is
Oh,
it
I
all
got rid of that
garbage? Like,
shit.
yeah,
It's all garbage, yeah.
Tom Cruise seen with son Connor at the LA Dodgers game in rare outing. And then Jessie Nelson has been accused of cultural appropriation and blackfishing on her debut single. And
What?
yeah, I don't know. U.S. Navy engineer, wife charged with selling submarine secrets.
yeah,
Sounds newsworthy. And then, yeah,
it sounds newsworthy. Yeah,
sounds
sure.
newsworthy. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, No Time to Die slumps
All
in
right,
the box office
Katana
with a $56
Zero.
million opening weekend. That's sad. Anyway, yeah, Katana Zero. Sorry, I forgot James has got pizza pockets in the oven. Don't give him more names. Don't give him more
thanks
names.
for
Don't give him more names.
Too
Moving on.
long. Let's Rumble Bundle. That for all the games. Oh, thanks for all the games, J Meister. Great stuff.
Thank you for thanking me.
Delta Team. Still waiting for that DLC. Can't wait. I literally bought 4 copies and gave 3 to my friends.
Yeah, for Katana Zero. It's actually Katana Zero is an awesome game. It was a lot of fun.
Mario Sif. I just picked this game up. I just picked this up and beat it yesterday. What timing? Lovely game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's a critique. Danger Dad. James's treatment of fans is so strange. The world is literally licking his shoes, begging him for Dark Souls lore videos, and all he keeps recording with his free time are action side-scrollers or text-based games. These are great, though. That's not... He forgot to put the little line. That's supposed to be a broken heart, not a full heart.
Oh, boy. Hey, Crispy AI has just said in the chat that he has a spare 2600X that you could have if you wanted it.
Is that good or is that what is the 2600X?
It's an AMD Ryzen.
That's the AMD chip?
Yeah, which is it's mid-range, but it would be a million times better than the one you've got. It's pretty good.
It's like a i5.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
but
like
I have a
Gen
Pentium.
i5.
I have a Pentium 7, a
Yeah, but-
499 something.
Yeah, but James, it's like a decade old.
Yeah, but 2.6 is way less than 4.9.
He's got
Yeah,
you
but
there, Danny.
You right? Oh, Jesus Christ!
No,
You know what,
that's
James?
good.
You get no.
I mean,
keep
numbers,
the-
he's got you.
Crispy AI. Find somebody who actually deserves it, please. And
No,
James,
I
you just stick with the thing. No,
deserve
you
it.
stick with the one you've got, James. You're all good. And James, speaking of James, John Wick Hex came out yesterday, and there's 2 comments on this because I think you released it. only
Yeah.
a few hours
Well,
ago,
what
but,
happened was I had uploaded this last night when I left because it's like the hour video is about 5 gigs long. So I started uploading it, left my house, and when I got back, it was done. But I accidentally published it instead of making it unlisted because we try to have all of them go up to Patreon first. That's part of our thing that we do with them. But I accidentally published it. So I unpublished it right away or unlisted it, but it looks like I accidentally unlisted Katana Zero and left that up. And then I unlisted this one too. And then I realized there was likes on it and views. And I was like, you know what? Now I've just screwed it up. So I just made it public. But then I guess I forgot to make Katana Zero public. And it was just a nightmare. It was a nightmare. I'm sorry.
All right, sausage fingers, don't let me down. Click, 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 click. Oh, you did. I told you not to do that. Stop.
And then Tech for Too Long, which is the only legitimate comment, says, "What a cool looking game! Looks fun to play. I love comic books, and this is just like a moving one. Great vid." Does anyone remember Comic Zone on the Sega Genesis?
Oh yeah,
pretty
yeah. I
cool.
actually never played that because I didn't have a Sega as a kid.
Sega.
But I did actually play it with an emulator when I got older, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think it
You
got
would like
released
fight
on the
through the
360.
panels, right? Maybe it was on the
Yeah,
360.
it was literally like a
I
comic
played
book.
it way later.
Yeah. It was literally like a comic book that you would fight through. Yeah, fight through the panels and jump from one to the next, and it was pretty cool.
You guys
Yeah,
remember Comic Jumper?
No, is it similar
No.
concept?
Kind of. From Splosion Man, guys.
Oh yeah, I remember Splosion Man, but I don't remember Comic Jumper.
And Miss Splosion Man.
But John Wick Hex is a lot of fun. It's kind of got the gameplay of almost XCOM, but you only have one player. It's not a party. So I know there's other games like it, but the really cool part is there's a timeline of events on the top of the screen. So as you're choosing what actions you want to take, it'll show up on the timeline up above of like okay, the enemy is going to shoot at X point in time. Now you could shoot, but if your shot shows up after their shot, then it's never going to happen. But if you throw your gun will be thrown before he shoots, so then you can interrupt it. It's really neat. I love the game.
I always forget that throwing a gun is faster than shooting a gun.
It
kinda
shouldn't be.
something
It's insane.
Doesn't sound realistic at all.
Yeah.
But
But
AI. Oh, sorry, go on.
I think it's because when you're using the gun, you're like aiming it. And with the throw, you're just like whipping it really fast. But you'd think instead of throwing it, you just pop off like 10 shots.
Imagine that scene in The Matrix when he comes in through the metal detectors and he just whipped out his guns and just started throwing them at you.
All right, James, you need $1,600
For guns?
for a desktop PC.
Computer.
Well,
Morgan's
Crispy AI has literally just said that not only does he have a spare 2600X, but he also has the motherboard and the RAM.
I was
All
wondering.
right, Crispy, where do you live? How do I
So
get
it's
it from
getting
you? If you
better.
really have it to spare.
Well, because like you've got a power supply, you've got a graphics card, you just stick that in, you use the case you've got, job done. Because you've got like a 1080 or something ridiculous, haven't you? Like
I do have a
So-
1080.
so that's fine. It's just the rest of it that's garbage.
And we're trusting him to put it together and
well, that's the issue. I guess you will need
fire
help,
it up. And
Listen,
you would have to make a
there
video
ain't
of you
nothing
taking it
I
apart
can't do.
and
I'll
then
just
rebuilding it.
I can talk you through it, and then maybe if Morgan, you can help him to not impale himself on some sharp pieces of metal.
I'm not going anywhere near that thing. Are you kidding?
Please help him.
It's a fire hazard.
Please.
Yeah,
are you
shipping
based
from
in the UK?
is going to be
Okay, so Danny, you could put it together, right? Kind of.
Yeah,
sort of.
you could send it to me, and then I could build it, and then I could send it to you.
Oh, how much would it cost to ship a whole computer over here?
Thousands.
Zach, you're the
it can't,
expert
it
at
can't, it can't
shipping
be
to-
any more expensive than that stupid box Zach sent me. I mean, I
Oh
don't-
my
Thanks,
god,
Danny.
that fax
no, I'm only.
that fax was
No,
so
I loved
sweet.
your box. It was a beautiful box. I still have all of the stuff right here. I even wore my Nickelodeon shirt when I did my Nintendo Switch review.
I was gonna say some of those hot sauces should be in the fridge.
Yeah, those hot sauces are nice. I'm getting slightly addicted to those.
Oh, Zach, are you going to be visiting LA anytime soon, or is it because I know it's been a long time and COVID, it's hard to travel. You traveled out here like what, 2 weeks before COVID happened?
Don't put this on me. I didn't. It wasn't me.
Wait
It
a
wasn't
second.
me.
Now that I'm putting it all together,
No.
it really seems like
Sure, I
Zach
was just coming back from China after a little bit of a stint there, and I got walked around something of a lab, I believe they called it. I'm pretty hot.
I
Pretty big
went
deal
to
over there.
lunch with you, Zach, and one of your friends. I don't know who they were, and I don't want to call them out, but they were really sick when we were at the when we were hanging out. And it was before it was in the United States. It was probably like February or something. And I was thinking to myself, wow, I hope it's okay. I hope I don't get whatever he's got. But we shared French fries, I think. We were at a bar on the beach.
Jesus.
Oh,
Do you remember that?
Yeah. Oh no, yeah, we shared that shareable
Were they
pretzel where
really
you have
sick?
to tear it up. You have to tear it with your hands, and then you dip it in the same shareable cheese sauce.
Yeah.
And then we all just kind of did that thing that you usually do with champagne flutes and like crossed each other's arms and drank from each other's glasses. But we did that with pretzels.
Yeah, it was weird. Your friend was nice, but he wanted to recreate that scene from Lady and the Tramp where there was the
Yeah.
spaghetti, but instead it was just pretzel. So we ate all three of us because there's enough arms on a pretzel.
Yeah.
And we ended up, it was a 3-way kiss. It was sweet, but
yeah.
I think I might have caught something from him.
Yeah, no. Yeah. He's dead.
Jeez Louise.
Oh, this bit's great.
Well, it was about 50%
It's a really
true.
good bit.
It was about 50% true. But are you coming into town? Because I feel like this is the time of year you usually do come into town.
Last time it was March, so no, it wasn't this time. But no, maybe next year in March.
Okay,
Makes sense.
Yeah, I prefer to come at
Like
spring
not
break.
2022, but like 2023.
Probably, maybe even 2024.
Why would you come here? I would stay on the island.
Oh yeah, because I just love this place so much. All the liveliness and fun.
Well, it's like, I mean, yeah, it
It-
sucks to
it-
be
it
stuck
does-
in paradise. Must be
Yeah,
terrible.
it doesn't look that bad. To
Oh
be fair.
God,
I
you're
mean,
right. I'm just a piece of shit. I gotta learn how to.
Yeah,
appreciate
thank
this
you for
beauty.
finally seeing that.
My eyes have been opened. I must go.
But it's one of those things, like, of course, like, yeah, you're from there. Like, I would say the same thing about my hometown when it's like idyllic redwood, like, you know, outdoorsy wonderland. But I'm like, it's trash. I wouldn't go back there. So I get it, but still, from the outside perspective, just know that everyone thinks that take is garbage.
Yeah, I know. I get it. I totally get it.
we missed an important comment from Danny Souls from Jay's. I
Mm.
think when the refresh happened, it got lost in the shuffle. So I'm going to read this out because it's a very important comment. Jay's forgot to do the death poll counters on last week's episode, so he's a week late, but it seems that we are neck and neck. So James Heaney, on the 27th of March 2012, went through the fog door for the first time against ONS with exactly 220 deaths. And I went through the fog door against ONS with exactly 220 deaths. So
that's insane. What are the odds?
what are the
That's
odds?
insane.
That's crazy. But here's the thing. Don't stress, because James will go on to die countless times on ONS, and then a few more times while still taking a reprieve to clean up the other available side quest areas. So I know I'm already on like there's no spoilers because I haven't recorded anymore. So I'm on 250 now. So I've already died 30 times to these cons. Apparently, I shouldn't say that word. So
Yeah, Morgan, why don't you say the word?
yeah, why did you say that word? No.
I think
How
it
much you
means
paying
something
me?
different in the UK. Like, it's not as bad as saying fanny pack.
I'll do
It's
it for
all I
money.
know.
I'll be honest.
Got a
I
price.
genuinely get stressed with this boss fight. It genuinely makes me upset. Anyway,
It is hard. It's the hardest, I think, part
It's a
of
tough
any
one.
Dark Souls game, in my opinion.
yeah, like the
Really?
rage quit at the end was real. Like I was very upset, and I just ended the video. Anyway, yeah, I don't know, but it feels like we're doing exactly the same things. It's weird, James.
That's
we're
so
almost like-
crazy.
yeah.
I just can't even imagine what like the odds would be that you and I would go through the door at 220 deaths.
Yeah.
Oh, you
That's
know what I'm
weird.
seeing? I'm just seeing like a security guard walking down a hallway, and he's just got his baton out, and he's just hitting the side of this door. He's just like, hey, you in there? Stop touching yourself. And then he looks across the other side of the hallway, and it's just another guy doing the same thing. Hey, stop it! It's just two guys in padded rooms, surprised that they both have similar fucking situations they're in. Hey, who knew? Who knew? You and me, so much alike. I do say so, my good man. We are just like each other, but from across the pond. That's my impersonation of you for today.
Thank you.
Both.
It was a
You
good
guys are
John Burgundy
beating off in
impression.
padded
I-
rooms. And Morgan and I are
Was
just
that
trying to
Ron
keep you guys.
Burgundy impression?
Just
No,
every impression
I
is now a
shouldn't
Ron
be.
Burgundy impression. I thought it was a great Ron Burgundy, but yeah, maybe you can fill in for James when he inevitably loses this gig.
Morgan's channeling one of the guys from South Park, one of the Canadians. You can only see him from his lips, his mustache down. Tom Selleck.
Oh yeah, I've slipped into oblivion. I'm coming back, baby.
And it's not like you pull yourself up; you just lowering the camera.
Yeah, exactly. I can't be held accountable for my
Like if we
actions.
did like pan down anymore, it's just like your neck sticking out of the bed somehow, like your body's been absorbed by it. All right, guys. All right, we did it.
That's I think all she wrote.
Yeah.
That is the end. I'm off to have some pizza pockets and bagel bites. I don't know about you boys.
I don't know
You gotta
either.
get that new Cantina taco from Taco Bell. They got a
Oh,
black
Oh,
bean
that's,
version.
that's something we didn't talk about. Zach was in the news this week.
What?
Did you see there was an article about
Speaking of stupid
yeah.
clickbait articles,
a lady who went on a date with a guy who took her to Taco Bell. Although no, he didn't take her. He turned up and said that he'd lost the keys to his car, was it? So that he couldn't drive. So he made her drive him to Taco Bell, where he ordered 100 tacos. I think I've got the numbers the right way around. He ordered 100 tacos and then claimed that he'd lost his wallet so that he couldn't pay for the tacos. So he made her pay. So she paid for $150 worth of tacos.
Wait, how hot is this guy?
It's Adam Driver.
It's
Oh,
dang it.
I mean, I don't know how hot Zach is.
I thought we
on
were still
scale of
working
this
in the
thing,
world. Yeah, it's me, right? It's a solid 7.
It's a solid 7. So Zach makes her pay for $150 worth of tacos, which they then take back to her house. Oh, his
My house.
Holy moly, this is a first date?
This guy's house.
This is a first date, by the way. Yes, first date. So she drives
Something
them
is
back to his
weird.
house, and then they sit there in silence while he eats the tacos. And then his dad turns up and eats some of the tacos. And then and then she just leaves. Apparently,
No, he decides the date's over too.
Oh,
He's the one who decides. He's like, "We're done."
Okay, Zach. Yeah. Okay.
I was like,
Wow.
I need to go to sleep now. I've eaten enough tacos for a month.
Wait, the dad and him eat 100 tacos between the two of them?
No,
She
they
doesn't
only
know
ate,
any?
they only ate like 10, and then she just took the rest of them with her.
Oh, wait. He never paid her for the tacos.
No,
No,
she.
I only
she
got
kept-
10
she kept-
tacos.
But she did probably get a sweet deal on tacos. When you buy that many tacos in bulk, they must give you a
They
discount.
do not. They do not.
So $150 worth of tacos,
Like, I can tell you the math right now.
and like Zach pointed out, they probably don't last that long.
They
So-
do
No,
not.
they get nasty.
So
Real nasty.
there's no, unless she took them like to the shelter or something, or just gave them to like people who needed it. Like those tacos got wasted. Like it's dumb. It's the dumbest article I've ever seen. Zach, why are you doing this, man? Like, why are you going on dates? Why are you making them buy you so many tacos?
That's what I do on Tinder. I just wait. Free tacos tonight, baby.
But at least order a reasonable amount of tacos. There's no
Nope,
reason.
100 every time. That's how I can really test if this girl's worth my time. Or dude, I gotta get my tacos some way, so I'm on Grindr as well. Hit me up.
On that bombshell, it's time to end. Thanks for tuning in.
Wait.
everyone.
I've almost
sorry.
got it figured out.
Why are you trying to do some
12
detective
pack
work
is-
on this?
Okay, a 12-pack of tacos is $13.99.
Well, we don't know where she was located because out here it's like almost $18, I think.
For a 12-piece?
Yeah, 12 piece.
Wow. And a regular taco is $1.19 per. You
Wow.
do the math.
You
It's
do
not
the
that much of a
math.
discount on 100.
So hopefully you didn't complain about that too. Can't believe they didn't give you a discount, babe. Why didn't you fight for that discount? Oh, I'm not paying you back for these. Yeah, look, taco party pack at least through DoorDash.
All right,
was
gotta go.
$29.99.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Let's end it. I can't take it anymore. That's my Ron Burgundy
Bye,
impression.
guys. See you next